Ricky from LA. Give me 1 second. I gotta set it up so that I can hook the correct window. And the easiest way for me to do that is to do this, and then do this one, and then do bloop. Wait, bloop. I'll close this. And is it gonna be hooked still? Hello? There we go. Okay. It's like super zoomed in. Now I need to refresh this. Go into OBS. Change the scene. Wild North scene. Change that. I don't know why this window display capture should be closed for now. And then I need to go into window capture. Capture the correct scene. Nope, it's not showing up. That's fucking wonderful. I love when that happens. Oh my god, everything's going to shit. Hold on, I need to fix this. Okay, that's the right one. There we go. That story was about these D&D characters. Yes, it was. Alright.
Nate said.
We're back.
Shit, Wells Fargo makes hella money in Iowa.
Oh, do not work for Wells Fargo. You will hate your fucking life.
96K minimum?
Oh,
Wells
dude,
Fargo, everybody says they don't like them.
Okay,
My
so
name is
I
Margo.
have a shit ton of Wells Fargo clients, Dos. They get paid hella bucks, but everyone wants to fucking kill themselves because they hate their fucking job.
Welcome back, Koi.
I always said that I'll work for anyone for 6 figures.
Are we doing
dude.
bios today?
Like, it's just horrible work.
I'm not gonna lie, I could probably subscribe to that theory, Des.
Locked.
Oh, all the dogs.
Pappy.
For
Yes,
once, it's not
Amazon.
my dogs.
Pretty sure Amazon's on my front door.
Do you have a chihuahua?
I have a Chihuahua, Pomeranian Chihuahua, a German
That's fucking
Shepherd.
racist, Jess.
No, I just can
That's
tell by his
I do.
heart.
Racist.
Of course he's got a chihuahua because
She hears a small dog and she gets the whole chihuahua.
So the Chihuahua is my sister's dog. Mine is a Husky, and then the parents is the German Shepherd.
Actually,
Of
I'm gonna
course
send
the
you guys-
Hispanic of the group has to have a chihuahua.
I will send you guys a TikTok.
I mean, I gotta keep up the stereotypes
Why are
somewhere.
you spamming the Discord?
Me?
Everyone.
No, Erlis
Erlis is spamming it with meow. Why?
and
Meow.
Nick's effing the chat.
Why are you
Meow,
effing
meow,
the
meow,
chat?
meow, meow.
Just like King of the Hill.
Okay, I don't know how well this is gonna work because
Up here.
I'm not gonna be
What?
able to go onto the. Yeah, fuck me dead.
When?
Like now.
Pants off.
Oh, this isn't gonna work, is it?
How many
Most of
feet
them
are
are.
you there, Erlis?
It was just working.
Nani?
Yeah, it's working because I have it set to a specific part of my display. But-
and then when you pull up
but then when I
the
pull up-
Novisphere, it covers it.
Exactly. So I need to put it onto like a different display and then readjust it. But I already have
Yeah.
Actually, no, I could probably do it that way. Let me
Go to
let
your
me
stream,
fuck
what
around
the
with it
fuck's
real
going on
quick.
here? Oh, that.
I was gonna say I'm on a 4-day weekend already, so I'm in no rush.
Okay, cool.
40 weekend, those are the best.
Wait, you're not working tomorrow? Oh, I mean, you don't work any day, but...
I have to go to a wake tomorrow.
Oh, wait.
Oh. Okay,
Hey,
that
Nate,
fixes it.
are
Hey,
you coming
Brad.
to our pool party on Saturday?
Oh, yeah, I never did respond to him for that, did I? I was really busy today.
It's all good.
Probably.
I wasn't sure.
I haven't actually asked Whitney yet.
party.
More of the issue.
You're invited if you can make it on time.
Fair enough.
Can you come pick a rose? I
I mean,
can't
at least you got a fucking invite.
Fucking breathing.
Hey, we invited you, Gingy.
No, I uninvited him.
Yeah.
Are you coming,
Just be-
Gingy?
Oh.
No, I have to go to a funeral.
He's going to some dead person thing that he doesn't even care about.
He'd rather hang out with
I'd
you.
rather hang
Literally
out with
dead.
some dead people than hang out with live friends. Okay,
Funerals are
cool.
fucking pointless.
Is everyone ready
You
to
heard me.
start?
You heard me here first.
Almost.
Yeah.
We were ready to
I'm
start
sending a
11
TikTok
minutes
to
ago.
the Discord.
Nick, I'll remember that when Agnar dies. I'm gonna leave your body. in
Hey,
the
he
fucking
should have
gutter.
died. He should have died this past fucking week.
It's
Fucking
not
kill
over
me.
yet.
You don't have the balls to kill me. Kill me.
I'll walk outside and shoot you in the head right now. Don't tempt me.
Fucking miss. I've seen your rolls.
I get advantage. You're passed out on the ground.
You'd still fucking miss.
Also, did Nate ever give you HP or did he just like I don't even know what he
He
did.
healed him. He healed him from time.
No.
I think.
No,
Oh,
I don't
he
have the
did heal.
ability to heal. I
I
just
was
made
gonna
it
say,
so he's not
I
dying.
didn't think.
Oh,
He's laying there unconscious.
Dude, okay. Doze, yours is having that freaking exclamation mark again.
what?
Yeah, right over your face.
Right over your like disc or your fucking roll 20 shit.
Did you hear me say even exclamation point hat?
Hold on.
Also, check
What about now?
check your snap.
You're good.
No, you're good now.
There
Fucking
we
miss. I've
go.
seen no
Check your
rolls.
snap. Like I got that fucking sexy beard going, Doze.
See, I can't. Like, mine's all fucking just. It looks like pubes. But everyone at work's like, it looks good. I'm like, yeah, you guys are full of shit.
How come?
Oh,
do you
dude.
shave it or does it just like not grow past your jawline?
It doesn't go past like. There's a little patch right, like the spot right here that doesn't grow any hair.
I sent a TikTok in the Discord.
I mean, it
chat.
doesn't even look like you have sideburns or anything. It just goes
Oh,
like.
I
you're
do. I
turning
do.
your
Look
jaw.
at that.
There we go.
It's
Okay.
just all fucking bad.
Everyone in the world on their ability to drive.
I'm pretty sure it would take me roughly 3 years to grow what you've done. If it makes it
Stevie
better.
Wonder last. God damn it, Jess.
What?
The hair is just fucking long. Like,
Okay. I have stuff.
Wait, Dope is Mexican?
You should see my curls right now, Des.
That was not the TikTok I sent.
You sent the worst people to drive, and Stevie Wonder's the worst at driving.
No, I did not
Mexican
send
one.
that. Why
That
does
is
it do
definitely
that?
what you sent.
Click on
Click
the
it
link
again.
oh, I'm watching it right now.
Okay.
That's great. That's fantastic.
So.
Fucking Cartman. Race war! Race war!
Okay, I've gotten like three different TikToks so far. I'm pretty sure this is not the right one.
It worked for me.
So
I liked it.
last week
I don't think I'm.
we came up with plans.
We came up with a good plan
Plotted-
and a bad plan.
Plotted to get the deed / kill Violet for the deed to
We never
the
talked
Red
about
Rose.
killing her,
You
did we?
absolutely talked about killing her. You
You
100%
did.
talked about
Not
killing
in
her.
public. Not in public, though. We made sure of that one.
As a group, you
Okay.
discussed about
Very
killing
true.
her. I have Spotify up if anyone wants to join, by the way.
Okay, I'll do it.
Let's see if it'll let me do it.
I don't
did
remember
that
my
last
password.
I still have 10 health left? That's fucking baller.
I
What?
don't think you do.
You're knocked out, bro.
We can't join your Spotify. You don't have that up, liar.
Fuck you, man.
My ankles.
Yeah, it's not
Can you
linked.
send a link?
Erlis, you didn't answer me
There
about
we
how many you're deep
Alright, how
right
the
now.
fuck did I join this last time?
But half the bottle's gone.
I got like these two right here.
Dude,
I'll
to be
fucking-
fair.
Only half?
Double
What the fuck is
pistol.
this, amateur hour?
But Erlis is an amateur and fuck you.
Okay, you came up with some plans, discussed some things, and the culmination of which was Celia having her virginity bought by Mr. and Mrs. Skarn, whilst no distraction happened until after the fact, at which point Agnar got knocked the fuck out and thrown
Yeah, he did.
outside. The rest of you are doing your own things, distancing yourselves. Bear, did you ever come back
think
from being upstairs?
No, I'm still
You're
upstairs,
still
about to
upstairs.
leave.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I was about to leave.
So we'll resume with you upstairs, sneaking in her office still.
Fuck. is this-
Do we
yeah.
do our bios, Koi?
No.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
We have.
Alright, where's my
But I actually wrote mine.
I'm gonna need that.
Did you actually?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say.
Sign right there.
I was
There's no
gonna say,
fucking
if
way
you
that you
actually
did that.
believe that.
No fucking way.
Why would you give Ginkgo's hopes up? He was
Now
so
you're really
proud
gonna-
of you for like 2 seconds.
It's
Now
kind of
you're
one of
really
my,
gonna die.
it's one of my kinks to like build up Koi's hope and then knock him down. Just hear the disappointment in his voice.
Oh,
Okay.
that makes sense.
It's pretty hot, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Story of my life.
Time for Taco Bell and Vinegar. Okay,
That sounds
so
so
Bear, you're currently upstairs. You hear a commotion downstairs. You hear screaming and muffled screaming, considering that you are behind a door. What are you gonna do?
Oh god, Fuck, I probably should have stopped this through beforehand.
Hmm.
I guess we're
You
gonna.
had a week.
Mmm.
Right, I had a week to think of how I'm getting out of
Oh
this
my
situation, and I did not
Y'all
think
are
of it
dead.
at all. So I just hear the commotion like at the start, and now it's quiet, or am I hearing shit as it's going on?
You were looking through the ledger and noting things down when you hear screaming downstairs.
Okay. I guess so. I had already like put all the ledger shit away and like packed up like everything before I leave. Relocked all the filing cabinets.
Okay.
I'm gonna like unlock the door and like peer out into the hallway. Do I see anything?
Make me a perception check.
For fuck's sakes, I'm looking down a hallway.
Perception doesn't just pertain to sight, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you kind of peek your head out. The hallway seems relatively empty. One of the doors down the hallway on the other opposite side seems to be open, as if someone had just recently come out. And you hear footsteps on the stairs.
Okay, so I hear footsteps, and how far? I'm guessing like it's like down the hallway. The door is recently opened, like a ways down.
Yeah, it's like you had to go down one side of the hallway, and it's the opposite side of the hallway where the rooms were. There was like a series of rooms that you could see, and one of the doors to those rooms is now open.
Okay, so I'm gonna like quickly get out of the room, and I'm like lock it on my way out.
Okay, roll me a
And I'm gonna like,
just roll me a sleight of hand check real quick.
right, slide it in, slide it in.
Yeah.
Is there any windows? Can I send Puff Daddy to watch?
Less.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
you can send Puff Daddy to like scout around to see if there are any windows on the upper level.
It's too late. It's too late, Nate. There's no way he could signal me. I get where you're going
You.
here.
I just want to watch. I just want to be able to
You just don't see
recall
it.
any
yeah.
information I see. Yeah.
Okay. And then like, oh God, I
Just
feel like
Puff
this is
Daddy
a
have to roll
fucking
perception.
to jump into this room. I'm gonna like sprint down the hall. Do I get to the door before the person comes up the stairs and I can see them?
I'm assuming you rolled that.
Yeah, roll me a stealth check if you're trying to do this stealthily. Are you trying to do this stealthily, or are you just sprinting?
I mean, like I was just sprinting.
Uh-huh.
Like I was just trying to race to the door before the person actually saw me. But
Okay.
Wow, a 1 and you still got 11.
Yeah, because he's fucking expertise rogue.
yeah.
That's not bad.
You
Like I'm literally just sprinting. Like I was gonna try and dip into the room after if they didn't get up the stairs in time, but
Yeah, you kind of, there's a moment of panic as you quickly burst out of the door. Well, not out of the door, but you like quickly burst into a sprint. You trip on a nail that's sticking out of the floor, kind of slam into the ground in front of you, and then quickly pull yourself up and start sprinting across the hallway, which crosses the stairs, and into the now open room.
Oh, the room was on the other side of the stairs? Oh shit, I should probably listen better.
Yeah. You were down one hallway, and then on the other side of the hallway, like down the other, like side of the establishment, pretty much, was this open door.
Alright, actually, like, after I trip on the nail, I just want to, like, lay down and, like, start, like, fucking fetal position that shit.
Okay.
Like, hoping whoever comes up the stairs finds me.
So you're just tripping in fetal
Giving up.
positioning.
What?
Oh, wait, no, I guess, never mind, no, I'm gonna keep going, because that would be meta. I'm metagaming that, and I wouldn't be able to know that. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. I wouldn't know what Nick just did downstairs, so I
Correct.
can't play off
You
that.
just hear screaming.
Yeah, so, yeah, no, so I, like, tried getting to that room. I would. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fucking cheater.
I did try and cheat, but I stopped myself, okay?
You hear a very surprised set of gasps coming from the stairs as you kind of sprint past, and as you're making your way into the room, you hear Violet say, she's like, oh, what the fuck was that? Go! Then you hear footsteps coming in your direction.
Any chance there's a window in this room?
Yeah, there's a window.
Alright, I'm gonna yeet myself through that bitch.
Through the window?
Through
Are
the
you
window.
gonna open it first?
Roll me an athletics check.
Oh. Can it be acrobatics?
Nope. And Nordak, yes, Puff Daddy is able to find multiple windows. Which one are you looking through? There's windows at the end of the hallways. So like up the
I don't give a
stairs.
fuck about Ginger. We're watching the show.
Okay, so that's just like
You pervert.
Exactly.
you you kind of perch on one of the windowsills that you can see Bear sprinting down through the hallway and then disappear into a room. Puff Daddy has to kind of like fly up and around to see the next see through the window of the room that he went through, just in time for Bear to barrel through the window, smashing it open completely as glass flies everywhere. Bear, you take.
Ooh, this could be interesting.
I'm into a sexual show. I don't give a fuck about Bear.
You just said that you were watching Bear.
No, I said the show.
You said you were
That's not
watching
enough.
Ginger. I thought you said you were watching Ginger.
No, that's why she called me a pervert. I said the show.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, you fly down to the bottom floor, and yeah, there's a windowsill, but the curtain is mostly closed. It's a bit difficult to see inside.
Well, god damn it.
You can still see some stuff, but you can't see a full fucking picture.
Okay, you fucking perv.
I need blackmail later. Got two
He's
people
just
to
seeing if
blackmail.
his girlfriend's there.
Yeah.
Bear, you take 16 points of damage from the glass shattering into your skin, and then
Okay.
let me just double check something real quick. Okay. Yeah.
Those I admire you.
Just
being able to play
16?
that and listen. I can't even listen. Wow.
Any falling damage from a two-story
Well,
building?
that's what I'm looking at. Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Said I admire your ability to be able to do that and pay attention.
This-
I can't
this
even
is
pay
about to
attention.
get
I'm
real
not doing anything
interesting.
else.
You take another 7 bludgeoning damage as you slam into the hard street below.
Well,
Yeah.
Nate, one is I'm drunk.
I mean,
2 is I took a shit ton of Adderall today.
I'm guessing like I landed in like a back alley or something.
It's like more of a side street.
Okay.
Like
So-
people see you barreling out of this window and slamming into the ground.
Can I dip into the nearest alley side street I see?
Yeah. Yeah. You trying to do this stealthily or just running?
Can I do it stealthily? Like, I thought
You
people
may
just saw
certainly
me.
try.
I mean, like,
As you slam into the ground, you hear the sound of someone on the street. Oh, guards! Thief!
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking like hightail it to the nearest alley first,
Yep.
and then like after I get into that alley, I'm gonna try and stealth while like in the alley, like
Okay.
trying to make a corner for a next tree or something.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check because it's not too hard to make it to the alley. Yeah, you kind of just dip into the shadows. It is nighttime, which is favorable to you. You hear the sound of very heavy feet kind of charging to the direction of the man that was yelling out, "A thief, thief." You catch the tail end of a conversation about a thief running off that way, and then you hear more guards marching towards where you are. You're moving stealthily, which means that you're moving quieter, but you're also moving slower. So you're just kind of like slinking through these alleyways, which means that there could be a chance that you'll be spotted.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and make my way. Either if I can find like a safe place to bunker down for the night, or if I can't find anywhere to like hide, just try and make my way back to the inn
Okay.
where we're staying. Well, that ain't good.
That does not sound good at all.
Yeah.
I'm sure guards are doing perception checks on me at the moment.
Yeah, they're kind of scouring through the multiple different alleyways, and as you kind of slink to the edge of one and start looking around at the street, you hear, "There he is!" coming from behind you. There is a guard holding a torch, pointing in your direction.
There he is.
I'm gonna just fucking take off sprinting down whatever alley system, like away from that.
Are you like action dashing and?
Yeah, I'm like
Dashing.
just as
Bonus
fast as I
action
can
dashing?
running away.
Yeah, easy. You're a rogue. You just sprint and sprint away. They start chasing you, but after about the fourth turn that you make, they quickly begin losing sight of you. You end up in an alley somewhat close to the tavern.
Okay, and I've lost them, but they're still looking for me. I'm assuming.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Do I
stay
need to
out of the main
re-
streets?
I was gonna say, do I need to re-stealth to make my way to the tavern, or can I just make it back alley?
Yeah, roll me a stealth check, just to see. Yeah,
Fucking hell.
it's not too hard. You sneak your way towards the tavern, and
And before I go into the tavern, like, I'm guessing, like, pull out any glass or anything that, like, kind of clean myself up before I go in.
you can't clean yourself up perfectly, but you can pull out some of the larger bits of glass and whatnot from your fur.
And, like, cover myself in my cloak and shit.
Yep.
Okay, then I'm gonna make my way to my room.
Cool. Is anyone else in the tavern? Romeo, you're in the tavern, right?
I'm at the tavern, yeah. What time is it?
Just drinking. It's about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I'd probably be drinking downstairs. I'd see him sprint in then, right?
Yeah. Well, he doesn't
Well, I
sprint
wouldn't
in.
sprint
He's
in.
like
Yeah.
wearing a cloak, and he just kind of like calmly walks in.
I'm not gonna, like, sprint through the tavern, make it look real.
I'm not gonna be looking for him, considering I'm waiting for the one other guy. I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Yep. Cool. The girls are doing their thing. Bear is now in the tavern. Nordak, are you doing anything besides watching the show?
I mean, thought I was going back to the tavern after I pieced out. Because I just kind of walked by, made sure he wasn't dying, and kept walking.
Yeah, but are you watching the show? Or is Puff Daddy watching the show?
Well, Puff Daddy was watching.
Because you can't see through his eyes. I think there's a range
Right.
on that.
Oh, right, there is. Okay, I'll stay close then.
Okay.
I lied.
Okay. Yeah, you can't just see through his eyes.
You would know what
infinitely.
happens if you were in Koi's chat earlier.
I got the gist of it. I
Here,
saw it pretty early.
I got you. I'll just link you the stuff.
I saw it pretty early.
Yeah, so Romya,
Yes.
a few hours pass, and actually, let me see.
Oh man, it's gonna be tough to concentrate.
Okay, Agnar, you wake up
Me.
about 2 hours after the events that transpired. You're face down in a pile of mud. Seems your body's been dragged to like the side of this, like into an alleyway, basically.
Ah, right. Stands up and brushes stuff up and start walking toward the tavern. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Mission accomplished.
So you're just going into the tavern?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Romeo, you see Agnar arrive covered in mud.
How the fuck did he get up?
I'm just gonna
You
look
wake
at
up.
him.
If you go unconscious, you wake up after 1d4 hours.
Oh,
As long as you're not dying, as long as you're not being like bleeding out or like in mortal danger, yeah, you'll wake up after 1d4 hours.
good to know.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at him. I'm not really gonna say anything. I'm just kind of keep drinking beer and chill.
okay.
But everyone knows I'm at the bar, right? Because I specifically told everyone I'll be here waiting.
You did.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm assuming that unless they need to tell me something, I'm just gonna let them do their own thing.
Okay. Yeah, after an hour or so after Agnar arrives at the bar, a man in a rather well dressed, like a well groomed suit, steps in, pointed ears, long silver hair. He walks up to you, Romya, and extends a hand. Mr. Romya, I presume?
Speaking.
Yes. I've been informed that you wish to speak about the potential purchasing and business deals with Miss Violet, correct?
Correct.
Yes, of course. Unfortunately, due to recent events, Miss Violet is unfortunately has to inform you that she will not be considering your deal at this moment in time.
Okay. But what about the other? Did she explain what else I needed?
Yeah, you wanted to establish like a business.
I wanted to see if it was possible to get a deed for like a property.
property. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, of course. Yes, I work for Riggett Enterprises. I usually handle that sort of thing, especially under the table workings and whatnot.
Okay. How much would you charge for like a standard house? You know, something that wouldn't cost suspicion and get like a legit deed, like a notarized deed for it.
That depends on how quickly you wish to acquire said deed.
A week.
A week. Oh, that's a rather short time frame. Obviously, that's going to be a lot more costly. 15,000 gold should probably do it.
And what about a month?
A month. Oh, yes. About 12,000.
Okay. And then
A year.
would these deeds be just single person, or would it be like a party? How would that work exactly? Would I be able to have like multiple people on the deed, or is it just be one person?
Generally speaking, you sign a deed for the owner of the enterprise or the establishment.
Right.
If it's with a private organization, just yourself, and then it would be a single person. A collective can usually sign under a formal agreement, a written contract, but typically the CEO of a business is the one that has possession over the signing rights.
Okay. That makes sense. I had another question for you. And would these deeds be? How do they get like verified? Is it? Do I take it to the town hall just to see if one would be like legitimate? I'm not like saying that your work it wouldn't be good. I'm just, want to keep all my bases covered.
Well, if you're buying from me personally, I wouldn't spend a lot of time around the officials. It's good enough, but it's not going to be perfect, you see.
Got it. Okay. And then, so I'm gonna have to think this over, obviously, and get more money. How would I be able to reach out to you?
Miss Violet knows how to contact me. If you wish to speak with me, you can always request a meeting through her.
Okay.
Though I wouldn't ask empty-handed.
Yeah, just judging by how she wants to kind of hold off on my deal with her, just to submit, if she decides not to do any business with me, I'd like to be able to do business with you, if you wouldn't mind, just directly with you.
Yes, well, I don't know you, so...
Fair enough. So I'll just have to go through Violet, then.
Indeed.
Is there anybody else I could possibly reach out to get a hold of you if for some reason, or am I kind of just SOL if she decides not to put me in contact with you?
She kind of squints at you.
Can I do a persuasion check?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Hashtag clutch.
Yeah, he kind of squints his eyes at you a little bit, and then shakes his head. No, if I need to speak to you, I will be in contact.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, I appreciate it. And what was your name again?
Mr. Price is what you can call me.
Mr. Price. Got it. All right, well, Mr. Price, I look forward to doing business, and I'll definitely keep in touch. Appreciate you bringing over this information and your time. And I extend my hand out.
He takes your hand, shakes it, and then...
and then I'll ask him, does he want a drink for the road?
Oh, no, I'm quite fine. Good day. Or evening, I suppose. And then he just leaves.
Sounds good. Noted. Good information. Kind of sucks, but hey. Take what we can get.
Cool.
You tried.
So, the rest of the night progresses rather uneventfully for most, quite eventfully for some. And morning comes.
I'm gonna go pee. Be right back. I'll be taking my...
Do I get full health off of long rest?
Everyone gets full health off long rest.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Dose, you just left, didn't you?
Fuck.
Yeah,
I was gonna go to Dose's room.
I have to do something with Dose when he gets back.
Okay. Since Dose isn't there, can I go sneak it into go knock on Nordak's door? In the morning?
Yeah.
Nordak, are you actually there?
I'll just put a pause on that
fucking...
and go to the brothel real quick.
Well, no, I suppose it's up to Koi. I mean, I would have left when everything was done, so I don't know how long it lasted.
All night banger, bruh.
So
okay, go do whatever.
I'm gonna cut to the brothel. So at around 4 o'clock in the morning, Jess and Erlis, Runa and Cilia, Violet comes in and kind of nudges you both awake.
Hello?
Yes, well, time's up. Come.
Oh, okay. Celia will just kind of slide out of bed and kind of just stretch a little and sleepily follow Violet.
Yeah, I'll follow Celia.
Yeah, she just takes you out and down the hallway into one of the rooms, like one of those single rooms. She says, "I've set up 2 beds. You may rest here until the morning and then leave. It's just not really good for business if you wake up with next to the clients. Gives them the wrong idea. You understand?"
Oh yeah, that's okay. Thank you for your hospitality, Violet. And Celia will kind of give Violet a hug.
She kind of puts her hands up and, "You weak, darling," and then turns around and walks away.
Oh wait.
Celia
Do we get
sniffs
paid?
herself.
You want to be paid right now at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
I was just about to go back to sleep, but I suppose. Alright,
And
wait there.
Celia needs her things.
Yes, I was planning on paying you when she comes and collects them. But
Runa, you're so money hungry. Celia will smack Runa in the tummy and kind of giggle and come to bed. And Celia will grab Runa's hand and drag her off towards the bedroom. I'm tired. Come
God,
snuggle
Celia.
me.
Violet
Runa
just
will
kind of...
just follow her, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you guys are in the room. It's just like there's like 2 beds. Yeah, Violet will just close the door and walk away. Cool.
Okay.
So, yeah, and the morning progresses. Is Dose back?
Yes, sorry.
Yes. Dose at around like 11:30 last night, like shortly after Agnar got back, but before your meeting with Mr. Price. A group of guards walk into the tavern and walk kind of up to the bartender. I assume you're like near the bar.
Yeah, I'm probably right at the table, like at the bar.
Yeah,
sitting on a stool.
Yeah, they walk in and they walk up to the bartender and have you seen a tabaxi around recently? The bartender kind of looks at them. I see.
Can I just interrupt? A what?
A tabaxi, a cat.
Oh, a cat. How big?
Well, this big. And they like kind of roughly show Bear's height.
I'm just gonna tell him. Well, there's a lot of cats out here on the streets. I mean, these wild ones.
He kind of waves his hand at you. And he looks at the bartender. Oh,
I shrug. I continue drinking.
The bartender who literally watched you punch someone almost to death kind of glances at you, Romya, and then back at the guards. I'm gonna roll to see what they say.
And if she looks at me and be like, they didn't want to listen to me. I don't know.
Upstairs, 4th room, a bunch of people came in. One of them was a tabaxi. All right, thanks.
Do I know that's the room that he's in?
Yep.
Ah, shit. Okay. I'm gonna try to stealth behind them.
Yeah, well, a group. So it's about a group of 5 guards, and 3 of them are now heading up the stairs.
Oh, what are the other 2 doing?
They are just like waiting in this open area.
I just asked the 2 waiting. What's this about?
Some pervert was perving on the girls at Red Rose. Fucking.
What do you guys do to perverts?
Depends. If the torturer gets to him, and he just kind of makes a snipping motion.
Can I watch? I'm very intrigued because I assume that this is like a plan everyone concocted together. I'm just kind of playing along. Obviously, I can't fight them because it's before I meet the other guy.
Yeah,
so.
That's a pretty unorthodox, but I don't know. Talk to the right people, maybe.
Where does this happen? I'm just curious where people get tortured here at town.
Not creepy.
He kind of just narrows his eyes at you. Who are you, citizen?
I'm a traveler, I'm looking to buy land here. I like it here. What's your name?
Peter.
Name's Bruce.
What was it?
Peter.
Beta.
Peter. I intend to stay
Fish?
I intend to stay here for a long time, so I'd like to get to know the guards. You can be my friend. You can be my first friend here.
I need a fucking drink.
I look at the bartender. A beer, a drink for Peter on me, and I give her a gold.
Oh, what about me?
I got you too. You want to be my friend?
Yeah,
All right. Well,
sure.
Mom, what's your
If you're buying. Hey, Bruce.
All right, Bruce.
Invite the other guards going upstairs.
Do you want to get your buddies upstairs? Have them get a drink too before you guys kill this cat? Torture
Oh
him?
no, they're probably gonna kill him, and then we'll be drinking.
Okay. Well, I'll buy you. Okay, so I get him a beer. I do a cheers, and I ask him. So what about this torture? Where do you guys say you guys did it?
Upstairs, 3 of the guards make their way to your room, Bear, and then you hear on your door.
Before the can I ask a few questions before this happens?
Sure.
One, like, what kind of is it obvious that I just jumped through a window still?
Yeah, you're bleeding.
Like,
And if
I'm
not
like bleeding all cut up.
There's like cuts on your body. Yeah.
Okay. 2, if I disguise myself, can I cover all that up or no?
How are you disguising yourself?
As the Duke.
You're disguising yourself as the Duke.
That's
I
what
mean,
last
well,
time.
Okay.
but no, because if I pull on that disguise, like, would it cover up all my cuts and shit?
You may certainly try.
Oh fuck. Okay. Like, is there a window in my room?
Yeah.
We're gonna play this fucking game again.
He's gonna be jumping through fucking windows this whole campaign.
There is fall damage, right? There is fall damage.
Through the window!
Fuck, wait, shit, I need to
Down the
reset my
wall!
health quick.
A cat's jumping down these
Okay.
walls!
Wait, because he's a cat, is he immune to fall damage from like a certain height? Because
No.
that's how cats are.
No.
Oh.
I think that's how it should work. You're smart, Dose.
Okay.
Dude, physics here. Cats literally cannot reach terminal velocity, so you can jump up from like 1,000 feet up and they'll land on their feet. It's literal physics.
No.
Okay.
Is it a racial feature of
It's a
your
cat
fucking
feature.
Is it a racial feature of your race to not take fall damage?
Is that because I jump fences?
Is it a racial feature
You realize
of
that
your race?
there's a spell that lets you do that. It's called Enhance Ability Cat's Grace. And it negates all fall damage past
Right? That
20 feet.
Cats cannot die from jumping at far height.
So if you fall 20
They
feet,
don't reach terminal velocity.
They tend to
They always
survive
land on their
higher.
feet. Yes.
Well, they tend to. Not always, though. I mean, they can die, but.
of course cats can die.
Shoot you in the head. You
It's
might
fucking
die.
stupid. You're also comparing real life cats to tabaxi, which are like
Bro, we'll
lanky,
be fucking
whole fucking
dead if
humanoid
cats live
cats.
forever.
Quan Dose is dead. Didn't you know that?
Fucking hell.
I've never seen a dead cat.
Alright,
But
can we
our
get
mom
back to
just buried their
dipshit
cat
knocking on
like
my door?
a few months ago. What?
They can see you, by the way.
Oh shit, I missed it.
So what are
I
you
wasn't
doing,
looking at
Ginger?
the camera.
Okay, what did they just knocked on my door and said open up?
Yep.
Alright, so like I'm gonna open the window. Is there like a windowsill or anything?
Like a
Generally
2-inch
come-
windowsill, yeah.
Hey, just tell
I'm
your
like-
guys they
I'm
didn't
like-
hire me, so they
I'm
lost
pulling some acrobatic shit. I wanna like shut the window from the outside and then jump out of the window.
You're not going to be able to fit yourself on this 2-inch windowsill.
Can I like hang myself and like shut the window?
Yes, hang yourself, please.
Yeah, you may. I mean, you
Wow.
can try. Just roll me an acrobatics check, I suppose.
Can I shut it with the other and then drop down?
Make an acrobatics check.
Oh fucking hell! I knew you were gonna say that.
I don't know how that hurts in a good way. It either hurts or it doesn't hurt.
If you've ever had your pussy pounded so fucking good, it hurts in a good way.
What's happening?
Believe it or not,
Okay.
I've never had my pussy pounded.
My
It's like,
entire
what's
life is a
happening?
lie.
So you manage to like slink out onto the windowsill and then like kind of pull yourself down. But as you're doing so, you slip and make a bit of noise. You attempt to reach up and grab the window, like the bottom of it, so you can pull it down as you're hanging. but it's gonna require a bit of strength to hold yourself like up.
Oh, fucking course it will.
So just roll me a general strength check.
Oh, that's not pretty, boys.
He fought.
I know where this is going.
You reach up and you grab the bottom of the window, and then at first it doesn't have it doesn't just come loosely. So you kind of tug on it, and then you tug on it, and then you tug on it a third time, and it just completely
What
falls
is he tugging
down.
on?
And you lose your grip on it, and then because you lose your grip, you kind of like the weight of your body juts, and your fingers slip off the windowsill.
And I fall.
Yeah, you fall.
And I fall.
Yeah,
How
you
much
fall.
damage?
Cats always land on their feet, remember?
It's like 13 points of damage.
You're half human,
Alright.
though.
We're good. We're good.
As you land on your ass.
As I land on my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, as soon as I get it land on my ass, I'm gonna like, as soon as I can collect myself, I'm gonna collect myself and fucking hide anywhere nearby.
Yeah.
Like, best hiding place.
Yeah, you made a lot of noise doing this, though.
Yeah, I figured.
Which means that upstairs, Dose, you can hear banging, like really loud, like boom, boom, and then shouting, like go down, go down. And then shortly after, a guard runs downstairs, and then sees the other two at the bar drinking, and he's like, "Oi, what are you doing?" They kind of stand to attention. Get outside now! And they start. Everyone just like jumps to attention, and they start running outside into the alleyway.
I run behind them and I say, "Hey, can I join?
No, get back inside!
Do you want a beer for the road?
No!
Are you sure?"
Dude, just let me die, man. Just let me be a noble sacrifice.
This is all for my plan. Trust me.
Yeah, one of them
Trust.
stops and says, "If you don't stop, you're going to be arrested for obstructing justice."
Then go on. Why are you guys stopping here for?
No, only one of them stopped. The rest of them were continuing around the corner.
So much for being friends. I'm gonna assume that's Bruce.
Roll me a stealth check, Ben.
Bruce thing.
Okay.
That's not good. I fucking suck at rolls today. I'm gonna die because of this shit.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you they rush around the corner, and one of them is still with you, Romya, as they hear, "Oi, where are you, pervert? Where are you?" And then there's like a little groove that you managed to like squeeze yourself up into. It's a bit dark, but as one of them rounds the corner, they manage to catch a glint of one of your like pieces of clothing, and they quickly turn, and they see you. You're like 2 inches from them, and they attempt to grab you. So I need you to roll me an acrobatics check as they attempt to grapple you.
Oh, if you're gonna get a natural 20. Oh, okay.
Still probably not fucking good enough. God, I suck at rolls today.
Yeah, an 18 is not a bad roll. Yeah, he like lunges towards you and attempts to grab you, but you just like nimbly like dodge up the wall and then jump over him. You're now in the alleyway, but there are two guards unsheathing their swords. Like, "Oh, where are you going?"
Like, there's no way out.
No, there is.
Alright, I'm running. I'm
Yeah.
still running.
Yeah,
Like, dash action, running for my fucking life.
Yeah, you just start
So
sprinting.
there's-
They
So there's three.
And I wanna
facing
head
him.
towards our like our meetup alley.
okay.
There's 3 guards chasing him. 2 guards still left with me, right?
No,
None of them are with me.
no. There was,
You said there were 5 guards, right?
yeah. One of them's
I paid
upstairs.
2 on the drink.
Yeah.
Then he went with the guy that was that came downstairs. So that means there's 2 unaccounted for.
Yes.
Where are these 2 at?
The ones that are downstairs, they are now all breaking off to chase after Bear, and then the other 2 are now
Bless
exiting the
you.
tavern.
Got it. Okay. As soon as they exit, I want to motion at the bartender, tell her to come in closer a little bit,
Okay.
but like keep quiet. How much for you to never mention that our group was here? Obviously in good faith, and we're not going to cause any trouble.
Okay. 10 gold.
Deal.
Fucking
And
hell, that's all I had to fucking
and-
pay.
And I give her 10 gold. I say, I apologize for anything we've done. I give her an extra gold. Please,
She takes it.
we're not going to cause any trouble. We're just here because there's some trouble that's brewing.
Since the man who almost beat some innocent religious woman to death.
But you're in our group
Bitch.
now. It all worked out.
Um,
I was going to tell her, like, I apologize for anything we've done.
Anything-
We're just trying to fix some issues
anything
here.
who's done? I don't know. I don't know what you were talking about.
Exactly.
You are awesome. And I give her a silver piece. And I continue drinking and I look towards the door.
Yeah, she continues pouring you drink.
Do you wax a tabaxi so he no longer has hair and he's just a human?
He'd be a hair cat.
Just
Yeah, that's
asking for
kinda-
fucking
yeah.
future reference.
Yeah, cool. So,
Cool.
Bear.
Yeah, so-
I'm sprinting towards the alley where we normally meet up at.
Okay, sure. Once again, you're very fast, so it's hard for them to keep up with you. But as you're sprinting through the streets to try and get to this location, more and more guards seem to be notified of your presence. So more guards are now taking up the chase. As you're running, you start hearing like orders being shouted to like flank your position and try and like pin you down, basically.
Yeah.
So as you like disappear into an alleyway, I need you to make me a stealth check if you're trying to stealth your way to this location.
Yeah. Like once I lost him, obviously. Holy fuck!
Yeah.
I finally get a decent roll.
It's pretty easy for you to like dip into the shadows and begin like making like squeezing your way through like tighter gaps that the guards won't be able to get into, and you have to
Assassin's Creed.
you have to kind of stop a few times as some like run past your location, and then like continue quietly. But after about 15 minutes of being chased, you manage to make your way to this location in like within like a intersection of alleyways.
Okay, and then I want to like look for any kind of place to hide in the alleyway we normally meet up in to like just bunker down for the night.
Okay. So you're just like going in there and falling asleep?
I'm not gonna like fall asleep, but like I want to find like a spot to bunker down, and then I'm gonna like stay awake as long as I can.
Okay. Roll me
Yikes.
perception checks then.
He's gonna hit exhaustion because of that, right?
Not if he
Big
sleeps
exhaustion.
during the day tomorrow.
Oh boy, that's gonna fucking suck.
Yeah. You stay out for quite a number of hours more.
I
Into
guess
the
at any
AMs.
time does it like quiet down and like die down?
That's
Like, can I
that's just what I
stop
was about to
seeing
get
them?
to. Fuck you.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Like,
Oh yeah.
you stay up for a few hours, and eventually the shouting stops and the like marching of feet kind of dies down. There's a few close calls where you think that they might be getting closer to you, but then they end up turning away. You're able to get some sleep by about 2 or 3 a.m.
Okay.
So while this is all going on, I'm assuming the guy, the suspicious guy or my contact left like around midnight from my meeting.
Yeah, it was about 11:30, 12.
So I'm gonna go to sleep after that, and then because I'm an elf and I sleep like 4 hours, around 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna make my way towards the alley and just wait for everyone.
Okay. It's not too difficult to find Bear there. He's fallen asleep in like a little nook.
I just let him sleep. I don't disturb him. And then I just wait there for everyone else, but I act like inconspicuous where we're not all tied together.
Cool.
Then I don't know what everyone else wants to do.
Yeah,
Well,
morning
we're in
comes.
the next morning, right?
Yeah, morning comes, and we'll wake up. It's around 8 o'clock in the morning, if you guys want to do anything specific. Otherwise, we'll cut to Celia and Runa, who are summoned into
Celia
Violet's
wants her
office.
book back.
When it was over, I left and went back to the bar.
Yeah, too easy.
Hi. Here.
Hi.
Or cabin.
You're both summoned into Violet's office.
Hello.
Oh boy.
Ah, good morning.
Good
Sleep well, I
morning.
presume?
Very well.
Wonderful. She has your bag on her desk, as well as a rather large pouch. She says,
Celia scoops everything up and just kind of hugs everything like I miss my book.
She says, here you are, 10% plus for the base cut, obviously, and then a little something extra for your performance.
Oh, well, thank
Were we
you,
like
Violet.
the best auction you've had?
Wouldn't say the best, perhaps.
No.
Not the worst.
One of the better ones, yes.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yes, well,
Celia
not that you
blushes
helped
a little
much.
bit.
Huh?
Not that you helped much. It was mainly her doing all the work.
You performed? What are you talking about?
Not during the auction, you didn't. Perhaps you could have gotten 5 grand.
Okay.
Room for
Rude.
improvement.
Oh.
Well, if you would like to work here some more, you're more than welcome. I can clear out some space in one of the rooms for you both if you would like.
Sounds great. How did you sleep, Violet?
Quite well.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I was at 90%. Sure you did.
Runa, don't be so rude.
Very well. She just kind of takes the pouch and like reaches into it and starts like taking out coins. I will remove some of the cut then for you.
What?
Well, if you're going to
Why?
complain, then don't do
I was
business.
just kidding.
Hmm.
I was just kidding. It was a joke.
Yeah, she puts everything back in the pouch and ties it back up.
Maybe we'll come back. And
Well, your days are your own, but I expect you back here by 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So 2 of our party members are hookers now.
Yep.
Definitely not
Maybe.
part of my plan.
well, this wasn't part of my plan either, to be fair.
Quite the opposite, Doug. You
Violet,
actually told him she didn't have to do it at all.
did Mr. and Mrs. Skarn have any comments about last night?
If they do, I can't disclose that.
Oh,
You know,
it's unfortunate.
patient client confidentiality? Is that it? Something like that?
Patient client?
Oh,
You're just
fuck.
trying to improve yourself.
Yeah. Like it was my first time, Violet. I honestly don't know how these things are supposed to go.
Well, they were satisfied at least.
I'm
Aw.
so glad to hear. Thank you.
Just okay.
Well, good doing business with
I'm
you
just
guys.
kind of
You as well.
Celia will hug her belongings to her chest and just make her way out the door and back to the tavern with the party.
I'll follow her,
Okay.
and I'll give back my little bracelet that makes me small.
Okay. So neither of you are taking the pouch of gold. Cool.
No, we took
Celia
it. We
took it.
Did not say that.
Bitch. Celia took all the things.
Okay, so you pick up the pouch of gold and take it.
Yeah, Celia
She
scooped
did
up
say at
all
the
the
beginning,
shit.
she was picking up everything,
Everything.
including her shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you counting it or?
Yeah, how much gold's inside? Once we get to the tavern, of course. Don't want to be like money grubbing inside the fucking whorehouse.
Well, let's do it while we're on our way there because
Yeah,
Don't
okay.
count that money in the streets.
That's fine.
I feel like you guys have never been in the ghetto before.
Why
Are they in the ghetto?
You're walking. Yes, it's in the ghetto. Literally the first day when you're passing out food.
Alright, let's do it in the tavern bedroom.
Runa,
Okay.
you and William gave out all the food in the fucking like poor district where you're at.
and they know who I am and they love and adore me.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Now they can love and
So
adore your
you-
pussy.
Oh, you make your way
Oh,
back
jeez.
to the tavern. Go up to your rooms. And
Cut to me and Ramir?
I'm gonna look at the.
you guys
the
aren't
tele-
at the tavern, idiots. You are in the fucking.
That's why I said cut to me and Ramir.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
us.
Well, no, I'm
Wait,
gonna wait
How much
until.
money we have?
Exactly.
Can me and
So you're doing it in the
Celia-
tavern room. Is that what is that clear?
yeah, we're going to our room. We share a room now because
We're
Okay.
lesbian lovers
we're
now.
in lesbians.
I thought you couldn't
with
fit
each
in a
other.
room.
Okay.
I can fit in a room, damn it! They got a bigger room for me.
Yeah.
You go into.
Runen just can't fit in a room with everyone.
Don't insult them, but we call it the stable.
Hey.
You go
Watch
into.
it.
You go into the room and you begin counting, and yeah, I will. I'll just message you how much it is.
Okay.
Wow, we don't get to find out.
Hashtag 6-way split.
Damn.
And
Hell yeah.
Mastermind of this.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
then message to that to Earlos on Discord because I can't.
Wait, is that split
Use
between the
Discord
two
right
of us or each?
Not
Six
each.
ways.
Each?
No, not each. Fucking hell.
Split 6 ways.
No, it's fucking not! You did not save my ass. You ain't getting shit. I earned that.
I'm busy being a
You
fucking
didn't suck
fugitive.
no
I'm
dick.
sorry.
If you want gold, employ as a fucking hooker, you lazy slut.
Man, we're about to let 2 people die in our campaign this fast.
I mean, I've been known to steal.
I'm just
Are you guys not? Are you guys forgetting the like the prospective amount of money that's on the horizon if you just do this job correctly?
I'm trying to do the job.
No,
for them.
I'm just fucking
We're
with
just
that.
fucking with them.
So, cut to the
Honestly,
other
I'm
two.
pretty sure I might die here.
Cut to the other two in the meetup spot.
I was gonna be there, just kind of waiting and just looking up the sky, and just murmur to Bear, "No one can listen to instructions." And
And
just
I'm gonna
continue
say
waiting. I mean, we're kind of just stuck waiting because I'm hoping everyone comes, but who knows?
I mean, so I'm gonna wake up. When I wake up, I'm gonna like explain to Ramyar everything that happened, like all the things I found. Do I need to
Okay.
actually go through that, or
If
do
you
you actually
want, yeah.
remember?
I remember, and then I'm gonna go through what I found out, and murmur to you, "We gotta kill the bitch."
And I'm gonna be like, dude, I'm pretty sure. Oh fucking hell! Can I do a perception check, or is it too late?
For what? What are you trying to perceive?
All
If
I-
anybody's fucking listening to us,
All I said was, "We
Sure.
gotta kill the bitch." That's all I said. I did not mention a name there.
but I told you everything that I like stole
Oh,
or like found in the fucking ledgers and shit. Like
Yeah,
it's not
you-
legitimate books and stuff.
Yeah, it's a
You
bit too
Do I
late.
need to make it?
It's a bit too late.
Is it
for
too
that.
late for that?
It's a bit too late. You
All
can
right,
still do it, but you doing.
No, fuck it. We're past that. So I'm gonna like explain everything that happened to him and be like, dude,
Okay.
like, I need to lay low somewhere.
And I'm just gonna tell you, I don't say Violet, I say the bitch, because I'm very angry about her pulling out of the deal. And I mention everything to you, and say, "Yeah, the bitch gotta die."
Okay, but I need to find a place to hide until we got a plan.
And I tell him about the barkeep paid off, so you can lay low there.
Okay.
Just take my room instead.
Okay, and then so
We'll swap rooms.
I'm gonna be like, all right, so we need to make our way back to the tavern, and like,
I'm just gonna point. You need to make your way back. I'm gonna wait here for the team.
okay, so can I I guess I don't know my full length of disguise. Like, if I use my disguise kit, can I disguise myself as not a tabaxi to walk through the streets, or no? Like, can I like disguise myself that I just like am clothed enough?
You wanna try and disguise yourself as a different race?
I don't know. Like, I'm just asking, like, what's the limitations of disguise kit? Like, can I hide the fact that I'm a cat, or is that a no?
No, you can't. No.
Okay.
There's a description for it. Let me find it.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't know.
This pouch
limitations
of
if I can,
cosmetics,
like,
hair dye, and small props lets you create disguises that change your physical appearance. Proficiency with this kit lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability check you make to create a visual disguise. So you can. It's like changing some aspects of your physical appearance so that you're not as recognizable. It's not like you can't completely. It's not like the spell disguise self, which lets you physically lets you put up an illusion that makes you look completely different.
Okay. Okay. So I guess we'll try and stealth our way back to the tavern in the back alleyway. Like, we're gonna avoid all major roads, obviously, because I know I'm wanted. So I'm gonna like try and make my way back. What? You want a stealth check?
Yep. Yep. Easy enough. You sneak your way through and make your way into the tavern.
I'm gonna like go upstairs and I'm gonna like, I know which one is Ramyar's room, so I'm gonna take that, like we discussed.
Cool.
And I continue waiting in the alley. Poor old me.
I'm just sitting in the bar.
If by noon they're not here, I'm gonna make my way to where we left the jewelry box at that guy.
Okay.
Weed man, because I don't remember his name.
Yeah, but I just remember I left my jewelry box there, and I want that back.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way.
Oh, so the group didn't show up at noon.
I don't think so. They're not making any indication that they want to go meet up there.
Okay, cool.
I was gonna say,
I mean, they really have no reason to.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, that's fine. But anyway,
You're the only one who knows that I was disappeared.
yeah, no, that's fine.
Jesus.
I figured I would sit in the bar and then Ginger's character would show up and
Yeah,
tell me
you
stuff.
make your way to the shop called Alchemical Knights.
That's what it was. And I had nights. I didn't have alchemical.
Nate, I was gonna say, Nate, if you see me come in, I don't know what the fuck that, like, if you can, but I would be hightailing it to a room. I would not stop in the bar.
I assume I would notice a cat.
If that's what you're waiting for.
Or, you to make contact in some way.
Okay, so what are you doing, Nordak?
He was waiting for me to, like,
Try not to
waiting for
metagame.
anybody.
Okay.
Waiting for anybody in the bar. Basically,
Waiting for
to
a
show up.
reason to leave.
Celia's in the bar. Jarena's in the bar.
Yes, all of you
They're gonna see me fucking go upstairs.
are at the
probably
tavern.
follow me is what we're going at.
Yeah.
They're gonna see me come in and follow me upstairs. Is probably what's gonna happen. Is what they're trying to say without metagaming.
If that's what you guys want to do, yeah.
Pretty much,
Okay.
yeah.
Like, it's not hard to see him once he's inside the tavern. As
Then
long as
yes,
he's not hiding
that.
himself.
I just have no reason to go to the alias at the moment.
Okay. Ramya, you make your way to the store. It is a rather
Go ahead.
nice but dark store. You hear a disembodied voice. Ah, visitor.
I say, hi, friend. I'm here about the jewelry box. Any news? Did you get your powers back?
Yes. You see this tabaxi kind of like slowly slink down from the rafters and then just like drop behind the counter. Like very languid movements. He kind of like sits up straight and pulls a like a smoke from his mouth. Yes. Strange little cube you had. He kind of slides the box back towards you. I would get rid of it if I were you.
How?
Just
Can I pay you to get rid of it?
Yes.
And what about these rings? And I show him the two I still have on my hand.
I cannot identify with this. And he points towards the cube around.
So you're saying if we destroy the box and the cube, then we can look at these?
It's not the box. It's literally a small,
the cube.
like 1 inch
Cube,
by
right.
1 inch cube. Yeah.
I tell him, yeah, so if we destroy this, we could get rid of this. And I point to my hand. Potentially, obviously.
Potentially.
Alright, let's try it. How much?
This is still a magical item. I know someone who could pay well for it.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, do you mind giving me the contact's name? And then what was your name again, sir? I'm horrible with names.
my name is Quiet. Quiet.
Quiet.
Steps.
Quiet Steps. I like it. Sounds like something I'd aspire to be one day.
Good. Yes. Well, he kind of places he like slides the box back towards you and like places the cube on top. I can fence it for you if you like, for a small fee.
How much?
10% of whatever you get paid.
Sure.
Paid
Could you
for
set this
what?
up? Could you set this up immediately? I'd like to get rid of this like as fast as possible.
Of course, of course. I can do this by tomorrow.
What time tomorrow?
Come by in the morning.
What time? I'm an early riser.
Oh, I live here, so anytime after 4 a.m.
I wake up at 4, so that's perfect. I will see you then, Quiet. I appreciate everything. I give him a silver. And if anyone asks, I wasn't here. And I give him another silver.
I don't even know who you are.
Same.
If you wish,
Yeah, I do the finger guns, and I say, great job.
yeah. Are you taking the box back?
Yes, I'm going to take the box and the little cube. And I
You're
just
taking
bring it
the
as-
cube with you?
He said he'll just help us find. Do I need to leave the cube there for the trade, or
It's up to you. Like, if you want to come to the trade, he can.
I'm just gonna ask him? You mind if I just bring this with me tomorrow morning?
Oh, the
or would
trade
you-
will be tonight.
Oh,
Yes.
2 nights.
can I be here tonight then?
Yes, if you would.
What
like.
time?
It is your
Yeah.
cube,
Whoops.
Yeah.
of course. Come at about 7.
I will be here at 7 then. Quiet. I'll just leave this here then, and then I'll just come back later then.
Very well.
All right, and after that, I'm just gonna.
So you're leaving.
Walk out.
You're leaving the cube and taking the box.
I'm leaving the cube, taking the box.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. So that was the alchemical shop, right? That's not the magic shop.
Well, I mean,
Or are we assuming alchemy and magic are the same thing here?
yeah.
I have in my notes as the magic shop.
I'll double check my notes, but I'm pretty sure that like it's basically one and the same because, yeah, like there's
Yeah.
not really a magic shop specifically for magical items. It's like the alchemical shop is like,
Okay.
you know, doubles in both.
Yeah, I have marbles makings, Travars, general goods in the magic shop.
Okay. Yeah,
I think that's all
I
we-
have it as alchemy shop. That's why I want to be on
Yeah,
that.
I
fair
think
enough,
that's
fair enough.
all we. I think that's all we've been to so
Okay.
far in the town.
So after I leave, before I leave, I ask Quiet. Well, actually, I don't need to ask him. I know where it's at. After I leave the shop, I want to go to the town hall and talk to those guards that are at the front gate.
Okay, it's the keep, not the town hall.
I call it a town hall. The keep, same thing to me. To me, not but yes,
Right.
okay. I mean the keep.
Yeah, they stop you. Oh, what's your business?
I'd like to talk to the transcriber, the record keeper, make an appointment.
All right.
Does he have anything in the next 10 minutes available? And I give him a silver each.
They take your money.
Of
One of
course they do.
them goes into the keep. Wait here. And then after about 5 minutes comes back. About a week from now.
A week. Is there a way to expedite that?
He's a busy man.
This is urgent. I'm trying to buy a house here for my dying mother, and I'd like to just have her comfortable before she passes, and I need a deed created for it.
Roll me a
I'm sure you
persuasion check.
Deception?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Fuck! God damn.
They're just gonna shake their head.
Mom.
No, come back in a week.
All right.
Fuck your mom.
I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna walk to my left. Are there other gates that I can go to?
No, it's like the one main gate. There yeah, it's like a perimeter, like a pipe wall perimeter.
So before I leave, then I want to take that appointment for a week from now. What time?
Just come in a week, and
how would you guys know if I didn't have an appointment a week ago and I'm coming here now?
What's your name, sir?
My name is Gustav. Gustav Longjen.
Who the fuck?
Roll me a deception check. Yeah. No, sorry.
Why are your rolls so bad?
One of them just kind of goes back inside the keep and then returns a couple minutes later. All right, Gustav, come back in a week.
Okay, and what's your name?
My name's Alex.
Alex, and I look at the other guard. What's your name?
His name's Alex too.
I'm just curious. I know a Bruce and a Peter. I was drinking with them yesterday. I was curious if you guys know those two.
A couple of bums.
Are they? They were chasing some cat, and I just wanted to see if I could talk to them too, also to see how that ended.
That just some pervert, wasn't it?
I don't know. That's why I'm curious. I'm sure you guys want to know too, right?
Not really.
We don't need to poke the bear on the pervert cat.
All right. Well, Alex, what time next week? Just so I know.
Just come in the morning. You'll know the time when you arrive.
That doesn't help. And I roll my eyes. All right. I appreciate you guys doing your job. Thanks for everything. Blah blah blah. And I walk.
Yeah, they don't really say goodbye or anything. They just watch you leave.
What a bunch of rude jerks.
Yeah.
Brenda, you want to talk?
What did I do?
You were so rude in front of Violet.
All right, so it's
I'm disappointed in you.
So, while you're doing that, like everybody's made their way to my room.
Yep, if they want to.
Are we all meeting up?
Well, I know Nordak was coming.
Yep, Nordak's gonna head up.
Whoever wants to go to Bear's room can go to Bear's room.
I am.
If we're having a team meeting, we're having a team meeting.
What? Well, there's no called team meeting. You guys just saw me slinking fucking suspiciously.
Alright, fucking coming after you.
Leo, what the fuck's
You're
up,
still
Kat? Where you
bleeding
been?
and shit and full of glass?
Yeah, like I'm assuming I'm still fucking cut up and shit. Like
I'm
gonna
eating breakfast.
I'm gonna
Like,
walk
you
in
have-
and
you
see
have
that,
clear
and I'm gonna
wounds.
say, did you have another interesting night at the whorehouse?
So I'd fill them in, like what I learned from Ramyar that like she's no longer willing to sell, and then I'd fill them in that like so I looked at the books. There seems like there's a bunch of there's no name transactions. They're not legitimate. Something's up with the accounting there. The liquor comes from black market, and then I'd also inform them that like it seems like Violet took control a year or two ago because the handwriting changed in the books, and
So
she's
were
no
you
longer
able to
listed.
find the deed though?
There was no deed there. I don't know if there's a deed to the place. I think whoever claims it and claims they're there is the owner.
Huh. Would Celia be able to make a deed?
So where the fuck's Ramyar?
Ramyar's evidently not joining us anytime soon.
No, you can't just make a deed.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like I'll tell him like Ramyar just headed like we separated the alley and I haven't seen him.
Yeah, all you know
like,
is
I
I was
haven't
waiting
seen
at
him.
the alley. That's it.
He
No
said
one knows where I'm
he
at.
said he was gonna. He had a plan, and that's all I know. He didn't really inform me of his plan. He's gonna go do some shit and then come back.
I wouldn't bother with his plan. He seems like the type of guy that would just punch you if you question him.
No.
Don't hold a
But-
knife up to someone.
I will say, like when I talked to him, I think Ramyar said that our only option now is just to kill Violet.
Ah, shit. I didn't mention that.
Violet's a sweet lady. Can we just convince her to leave?
I mean, if you can convince her in a
doubt it.
non-violent way, but I don't think there's any way. I'd also ask how much the auction went for last night.
Not much. We didn't really get
Nordak
that
would
much
know.
money.
Nordak's bird. Or no, I was there.
You were there. Yeah, you were in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
So I'd be like, how much?
I'm gonna call her out and say she's full of shit.
And I'd probably put together, be like, that might be some of the reason. Like, he said he was gonna sell for 1,000 for 10% share. You guys just made her 2,500 in one night. Like, that might have had something to do with it.
Sorry that I'm so appealing.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying that might be why she changed her mind. You might be too profitable for her to lose.
yeah, it has nothing
Now
to do
we
with
might
the
be
guy
able
that
to
punched
use
her in
that.
the face.
She's not a
I
virgin
did not
anymore.
punch her in the face. I did nothing to harm her. I shot her ghost spirit lady.
What's Agnar doing?
Agnar is still non-existent.
Are you just sleeping all day?
Sleeping.
So I'd also like to
Drug.
inform them that I'm like wanted right now and I cannot
Oh.
leave.
Me.
Just keep drinking.
Okay.
So I'll like
I'm like 7 beers down. It's great.
Omniar told me I'm safe in the tavern, but I can't leave the
Really?
tavern. So it's like I can't really do anything unless I stealthily get there. So like this is on you guys to come up with a plan and meet up with him and come up with something. So I'll be in my room if you need anything.
So, Cilia,
Yeah.
you want this plan to go down non-violently. I'm gonna need a proposal on how that would happen.
We just have to convince Violet to leave. Like, isn't
We don't have
Violet's
enough
life in
gold.
danger since Mr. Skarn has threatened your life?
No, we can't tell her about Mr. Skarn.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
off the table.
I touched his penis.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I don't need to know about his penis. I just need to know about he'll kill us all if we mention his name.
Mr. Skarn is such a marvelous cock, though.
He
Okay.
won't hurt me because I touched his penis.
You
Oh,
touched
he'll
William's
hurt
penis
you.
here. Where's he at?
And I'll point to my like scars left over by his men. Like he'll fucking hurt you. Don't worry.
He likes me.
Good for you. That doesn't help us with the Violet situation.
He liked
So
me
we-
too. He thought I'd help him out, and he still beat the fuck out of me.
We could tell Violet that her life's in danger and that she needs to leave or something. Or just
Or we could just
kidnap
kill her
her.
and
Don't kill
make
her.
sure she doesn't exist.
Why?
Okay, how much money did you get out of that 2,500?
Oh, not much. Violet got most of it.
Exactly.
you?
Wouldn't you rather have the 2,500 gold?
No, money isn't
Is it
everything.
25 a person?
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
I'm not even gonna leave the delegation till Ramyar gets back.
Okay. So we're
Where's
heading away from
Ramir?
this?
I don't know where Ramyar is. Nobody knows where he is. He just disappeared early this morning.
And I'll put 400 down to get you your new TV. You're saying no? Okay. I'll say $400 then. I don't care.
Ruh-roh.
He's saving $400 on a TV.
Okay, so we're gonna cut away
You
because
can save $400.
Yeah, we're waiting to see if Ramyar comes back, I guess.
I'm back.
By
Okay.
Ramya.
switching to Geico.
Ramya,
Yes?
you're heading to the Red Rose. It's easy enough.
What time is it?
About 8:30 in the morning.
I just kind of
Wait.
I basically while you're gone I
No. So I wanted to wait in the alley. Bless you.
Sorry.
Bless.
Wanted to what?
I wanted to wait in the alleyway until noon to see if anyone would show up. And if they didn't by noon, I wanted to go do my errands.
You already did
What errands are you doing?
The
errands
magic
you already
shop.
did.
The magic shop.
Wait, so hold on. What are you doing?
So the plan.
He was waiting till noon and to do the things you just did with him.
Right.
Okay, so
I wanted to wait till noon until everyone showed up, but no one showed up.
yeah, no one showed up.
Right. So then I wanted to do the magic shop,
Yeah,
the
which
guard
you did.
keep.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to the Red Rose, and I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's past noon
Right.
at that point.
Okay. Yeah, I get you. So it's about 1 p.m.
And then
Everything
if
is
this
done.
doesn't work, I want to kind of just use the rest of the day to kind of sightsee around town, see if I see meet any new people, points of interest, kind of thing, like the slums. But we'll get to that later. I have the whole day planned. It's gonna be fantastic.
Okay, since he's doing that like late in the day, since we're gonna be waiting for him and he never shows up, I'm gonna be like, hey, Nordak, can you do me a favor and go check the wanted board?
For what exactly? Oh, right.
For me! For a
Sure,
fucking
why not?
taxi!
I'm gonna go check the. I don't think it'd be up this fast, but I guess I could go check.
I'm pretty sure it'd probably be up if it was up.
Alright.
Pretty
I
nice.
will-
You
I will leave.
going to the bounty
Go
board?
check, I guess.
So, Romeo, what were you doing to at the Red Rose?
I always want to go there and see if I can talk to Violet.
It's closed.
Oh, the guard. There's a guard out there, right?
It's closed.
But there's a guard out there, right? I can talk to.
No, it's closed.
It's just completely closed. So if I knock on the door, no one
guys-
answers.
You guys
Doesn't
already know
open till 4.
the rotation of it. There's by
Doesn't open till 4.
by 8 o'clock in the morning, everyone's gone. It's closed up, locked up, and if
No,
you
that's
knock,
at 1.
No, it's like 1 o'clock though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. By 8 o'clock in the morning, they close up and they don't open until 4.
Fuck. Okay. So in that case, I'm gonna go sightsee until 4 o'clock.
Okay. Nordak, you're checking the bounty board.
Yep.
Okay. You go out and check the bounty board. There's a couple of posters up, mostly the ones that you've seen, ignored. There's one for the 600 gold reward for rumors of vampires, but it seems to have like an X through it. Maybe someone will be around to take it down. There is a fresh-looking one, which is it says mercenaries wanted, restoration of Novispher.
Further details?
Yeah, further details. Estimated work time 1 month,
Yes.
and reward. So the details it states TBD by the general, whose name I don't remember, and the reward is about 1,000 gold.
For mercenaries.
Yeah, for a group of mercenaries.
Okay.
Wow, I'm losing money. I realize that.
1,000 gold. Sweet. Alright. I will head back up and tell them exactly what you just said for the sake of not explaining myself.
Also,
And saying we should consider that.
on
And
a
then,
poster?
I was getting there if you'd shut the fuck up.
No, well, I was asking Chloe before I asked you. I
Doesn't seem
Well,
to
he
be
said
one
there's
up
only
for.
one new one, so I
Yeah,
mean,
there doesn't seem to be one up for a Depaxi.
Okay, perfect.
I would also like to mention that it's been less than 12 hours since that happened, so we might just be a little lagging behind.
Alright, I'll still stay in my room.
Okay.
I guess we don't really have much else to do until we figure out where the fuck Dose is.
Okay, Romeo, you go around sightseeing. Do everything.
Yeah, I want to pay attention to groups that are mingling and then the town square, marketplace, anywhere where I could talk to these people and see if I could just befriend them.
Befriend who? The guards?
Guards, people, groups of people, merchants maybe. I kind of just want to see what information I could possibly pry.
What kind of information are you trying to pry?
Anything about just the town. I'm letting these people know I'm planning to move here. I'm telling them my name is Romyar.
Okay.
I have no back. I'm just acting like I'm gonna be the most upstanding citizen you could think of. I want to be your friend.
Sure, roll me a persuasion check.
I don't want to be like that creeper either. I just want to be like, yeah.
Just roll me a general persuasion check. Yeah. It's easy enough. You make a couple of friends.
Are any of these guys drug dealers?
No.
Was that a no?
No.
Fuck. I asked them if they happen to know anybody. I kind of wanted to see if I get more connections to like the black market too. But obviously, once I'm like on good terms with these people, I just don't want to be like, hey, know anyone will send me crack. Like I just want to, befriend them.
You're asking like the marketplace and like the more upstanding areas of the city. If you want to ask questions like that, you'd be better off going to like the lower parts of the city, lower income slum kind of areas.
Right, which I want to go to the slums after the marketplace.
Did you get your meds?
And yeah, I kind of want to meet people. I just want to see if there's any information I can gather about like the ins and outs, the people you should know, people you should avoid.
Mama?
Any guards that are that happen to be out there that I can befriend, you know.
Okay.
Retro, was I muted?
No.
Uh-oh.
You
You are not.
You go around. It seems like there's like you meet some people in these like lower income areas that are a bit harder to get information out of, but you can flash like a gold coin to get some talking. Money talks in this area of town, basically.
Yeah, I'll flash silver. I'm not gonna flash gold, but I'm gonna make it like I want to make that impression that even giving him a silver is a lot of work because I don't, you know, silver is still a lot of money, especially with these people.
Yeah. Yeah, they seem pretty receptive to you, and you get the general idea that if you're looking for anything pertaining to like the black market, you should be asking around at night, and you should ask for you should ask to see the Black Theater.
The Black Theater, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. And I just want to keep killing time until it's like about 4 o'clock with the red road.
4 o'clock
comes.
Can Celia go shopping?
Sure. What are you shopping for?
Celia wants to find magic items to increase magic ability.
So
going back to see Quiet.
Quiet steps.
Where are you going to see Quiet? Okay. Yeah.
Would Celia know like of a place that sells magic items? Because Celia's lived in Vitina all her life.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we go there?
Yes, you know of Alchemical Knights.
Alright, let's go.
Yes, you're there.
Alright. She'd like to purchase a magical item that may or may not increase her charisma ability, but not exactly those words.
Okay, so you're looking for an item that increases your charisma score.
Yes.
You don't find it here. I'm just gonna beat you to that. Even if you could find it here, it would be way out of your price range.
Well, okay then. What else is here?
Oh my fucking I'm not talking about a catalog of magical items to someone who's fucking drunk.
We'll find it and go back to the bar and eat some fucking lunch. Fuck you.
You're drunk, boy.
You're drunk. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I'm the best
Do
person
the catalog. Don't be lazy.
Airless needs a tissue.
What are you looking for specifically, other than you know, charisma increasing items? Because
charisma intelligence.
Dude, you're asking for items that are worth like hundreds of thousands of gold. Like, you're not gonna find that here.
Fuck.
I'll give you all my gold or less.
Oh god.
So you can find like little magical trinkets, like rings and like little items that don't really do much.
Oh wait, Koi, I'm gonna message you something.
Okay.
It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Okay. Earless.
Yes.
Will that work?
What work?
Oh, yeah. You're not there, dude. It's like, I don't... No, I get that, but you're not like... You're not there. He wouldn't do that to a prospective client.
Oh, okay. I thought that. Okay, never mind. I misunderstood them. My bad. Yeah, disregard them. Disregard. I thought he was just gonna try to sell it to anybody. Never.
No, he's trying to fence it
Okay.
to someone specific who will actually be interested in it.
Okay, cool. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, disregard. I prefer that route much better.
Okay. Yeah, Earless. There's like little trinkets and stuff. There's like a ring of protection valued at around 3,500 gold. There's yeah, like he's not a very big magical store. There's like he's mostly an alchemist who happens to pick up knickknacks here and there.
Oh, okay.
There's a compass that always points in the wrong direction.
What does it point to, though? Is it like the Jack Sparrow compass?
You don't know.
Your
Neither does he.
desires.
Can Celia identify it?
Yeah.
What's happening?
You want to spend 10 minutes in the shop
Celia will
identifying it?
pick it up and identify it.
Are you using a spell slot to do so? Or you,
It's a ritual spell, bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Are you using a spell slot or are you ritually spelling it? Ritual casting it?
Ritual spell it. Fuck it. We'll just stand in the store for like 9 years and just identify that fuck.
Quiet behind the counter will be like, I've already tried, but feel free.
Yeah.
Roll me insight check.
Fuck. Hold on.
Nicholas!
Insight.
Timber!
Oh, that's bad.
Fell off the bed.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he seems very high.
I'm sure he's fine. He falls off the bed all the time.
Cool, you spend 10 minutes identifying it.
Mm-hmm.
He falls off the bed all the time.
When you do so, you get the information of...
I'm sure he's fine.
Basically, it's a small little cube that has teleportational properties.
Oh.
He's fine. Look at him.
So you said it was the compass.
He's fine.
And
He doesn't.
yeah, yeah. It's unclear what kind of magical school this object belongs to, but that's all that you can really garner from it. You can't. You're trying to focus on this compass, but you can't actually. You can't seem to read any kind of information about it or tap into any knowledge about it. And as you do so, you kind of like feel something heavy, like or maybe not the heavy, but something suddenly shifting in your pocket.
Celia will reach into her pocket and see what the fuck happened.
Yeah, you reach in and you pull out this thing that's shifting into your pocket, and it seems to be a small 1-inch by 1-inch cube.
The fuck is this? Can Celia go to fucking the Tabaxi silent steps and be like, what is this?
He looks at you a little bit surprised and well, it is in the back room. Must have a longer range than I thought. My apologies. I would offer to take that, but I don't think I can.
Do you know what it is?
I know that it is a cube that latches onto people who try to identify objects. It happened to me
anything else?
recently.
Can Celia try to identify it again?
Sure.
Alright, I'll use it non-ritually this time.
Yeah, you try and identify it, and focusing your efforts to try and conjure up the magical properties of this item, you get nothing.
Huh. So, what do I do with this now?
Well, I would say you could try throwing it away, but I don't think that will work.
Celia will immediately toss it across the fucking room.
Yeah, you toss it, it lands, tink, 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 and then you feel something shift in your pocket as it disappears.
Can Erlis throw it at the shopkeeper?
Sure.
Alright.
Yeah, you throw it at the shopkeeper, it kind of hits him in the chest, and then like tinks down to the counter before disappearing and shifting back in your pocket. Please get
Does
that
it do
from
any
my
damage?
store. No.
Oh, okay. What's that word when someone's really attached to you?
Clingy?
Clingy?
Clingy cube. Alright, fucking... Is there anything else neat in the shop that Celia could afford that may or may not
I
be useful?
am sorry, but I have someone coming around to buy that cube later. So, you need to pay for the removal of it.
The removal of the cube?
Or you can buy it from me, either works.
I was actually sent by the person to come pick this up.
Then why did you not know what it does?
I wasn't told any information about it. I was just
Okay.
told to come get it.
What is their name then?
I don't fucking know. He just looks like a weirdo, though. Just was like, go pick this up for me, and I was like, okay. And I don't
No.
question this shit. He was like, I'll give you 50 gold, and I was like, damn, 50 gold sounds really good.
Roll me a deception check.
I swear to God, if she gets it. Okay, thank God.
Are we gonna talk about her 10 plus deception though?
You need to pay me for that item.
Shady bitch.
Or you need to pay for the
Shady
removal
as
of that
fuck.
item.
She sounds all sweet and innocent, but she ain't.
If a friend of mine just
What if she's a
came
vampire?
to send me to get the cube. I have the cube. It's attached to me.
You said
I can't afford to pay you. I have
didn't
to
know
take this
them,
to
and now
him. He'll
you
come
call
drop
them your
off the cash
friend.
later. What?
You said you didn't know them, and then you call them your friend.
Oh shit, yeah, the people I do business with, I call them my friend. Oops.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god. Why is everyone rolling bad tonight?
I'm not rolling bad.
Why are you trying to steal from the guy that's trying to make a plan here?
Yeah, you are now paralyzed, and as you're paralyzed, he steps around and walks up to you, reaches down into your pouch, and begins picking out gold coins.
Oh god.
Mr. Fluffy Bubba's fell off the bed.
He removes 150 gold coins from your possession,
Wow.
and then
That comes out of your 6th.
puts it behind the counter. And then he looks at you again, and I need you to make me another wisdom saving throw.
God, bad.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he looks at you and says, I suggest you leave my store and don't come back. As he casts suggestion on you, and you fail, so you have to leave and not come back into his store until the suggestion wears off. So 8 hours. So which is like, it's about 10 p.m. at night.
Silly, why you roll so bad? Alright, so do we leave with the cube though?
Yes.
Alright, we got the cube. Fuck it. And we don't like silent sticky fingers over there. Alright, we're gonna go back to the... What time is it?
What the fuck just happened?
Oh no.
Your mom.
I
Your
just
mom
made-
happened.
I just made 135 gold selling something that I could have just given her for free.
Did she just take the fucking cube we were trying to sell?
Yep.
But
Well-
she sold it for 150 gold.
Yeah.
I'm
she
getting
technically sold
135
it
of
for
that.
150. Yeah.
So I get my sixth one way or the other.
Yeah.
What's
The fuck?
happening?
Oh my god.
I'm so
Forty
loud.
chests.
Yeah, you leave.
Silly
40
just-
chests.
Yeah.
Celia just stole a fucking
Celia
cursed
just
cube.
Celia just played herself.
For no fucking reason.
Why? Just still curse.
She just fucking touched it. Don't fucking...
Didn't even
Why
touch it actually.
You can touch me instead.
God damn it,
So-
Bruno, go to bed.
The rest of you, yeah, 4 p.m. comes. The red rose opens.
Alright, gotta go. Gotta go to work.
Well, she said 7 o'clock.
Are you
for
a
guys,
whore
right?
now?
She said 4 p.m.
You're a
to them.
whore too!
Wait, she said 4 p.m. to them too?
I'm not good like you were good.
She said 4 p.m. to them.
I
7
suck at
p.m.
being
was
a
the-
whore.
7 p.m. was the quiet steps deal that he was making.
Yeah, that's when
Alright,
you're
4
supposed
PM,
to show up.
Silly. Celia's going to
okay,
work.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going. Well, at 4 o'clock. Yeah, I'm going there then.
Okay. Yeah, you arrive at 4.
I asked the guards, can I talk to Violet? Business related? You guys saw me here yesterday. I'm assuming it's the same guard, hopefully.
The guard looks at you and then looks at the girl that's standing at the front, who then just kind of like goes inside, returns like a minute or so later, and goes back to her post. Violet in tow, who steps out and says, "Ah, yes." Noticeably, she has a very small, like flesh-colored band-aid, like plaster on her nose. Yes.
I just, whoa, what happened? Holy crap.
See, here's the thing. Agnar was your muscle when you went and met her the first time.
No, well, he didn't get in. Remember, I told him don't hurt him. That was outside. She didn't see that.
But she knows who he is.
Goddamn, Koi actually went back and fact checked our asses.
She looks at you and says, "Your accomplice decided that it would be a good idea to charge into my establishment and physically assault me last night. Any business that we have is off, and I do not wish for you to come into my establishment anymore."
And I
Trevor.
point, I'm like, but if I had something to do with that, I would have been here,
She
and I
walks
was at
back
the bar waiting
inside.
for your...
She walks back inside.
Okay, I'm gonna walk into a nearby alley and cast Pass Without Trace spell.
Yep.
And I want to see if I could find a way to sneak into the establishment.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll stealth
Yep.
because this bitch gonna die.
Okay.
Please bring me with you.
Moments later. That's a
Okay, that's a
37.
37.
Yeah. Moments later.
37.
Yeah, moments later, Runa, Cilia, you guys appear, like, approach the entrance.
Oh shit, I was gonna say I wanted to go too. I didn't even realize they were
Okay,
going.
Nordak, you also approach the entrance.
So they all have stuff. Okay, well, Shit.
You guys
No,
are.
you weren't 30 feet of me. Never mind.
You guys are welcomed
I
in.
want to go too.
Runa, you're given a reducement bracelet. Agnar, you're trying to get in.
Yep.
Yeah, you were rejected entry.
I don't care. I'm gonna try to force my way in.
You were
Well-
physically rejected.
I am physically returning physicality against whoever is rejecting me.
Yeah, the
I'm not
bouncer out
actually
the
trying
front.
to go in. I'm just trying to be around. I'm waiting for Skarn.
The bouncer out the front is going to try and stop you. So roll me a strength check.
I'm attacking him. Like,
Okay. Attacking with what?
I'm
I'm
still
attacking
chilling outside.
him with my greatsword.
Okay.
Ooh. That
Okay.
probably hits. Oh, and he's mad.
Yeah.
God.
Let me have a look real quick. Let me
Well,
set
guys,
up
we're
real
fine.
quick.
We're all fighting in different areas and none of us know what's going on.
Mhm.
No, like Agnar has
Not
no
true,
clue
so
what's
far
going
I'm
on.
watching.
Oh my god, she's gonna die though. I'm killing her right here.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys are thinking.
Yeah,
but I'm killing her.
you try and cleave into this man, and as you do so, your blade gets in, but he kind of puts his hand up underneath the bottom of the blade, shoves it back out, and then yeah, why don't you go ahead and roll me initiative, Agnar?
The 24 didn't hit?
No, it hit. He did damage.
Oh, okay.
I have a question, quick.
What's up?
I said I was waiting for Skarn. Can I put Puff Daddy into the air and see what I can see and what I might happen to see that's not that?
What? What?
Basically, I'm wondering if I could see Dose by accident because I'm.
He
looking
rolled a
for Skarn.
37 of stealth. You're not seeing him.
No way.
There's no fucking way you can see him. There's no way.
This
I didn't realize
bitch is gonna die.
Okay, well, I still want to look for Skarn. Anyway, if he comes.
You can look at, well, if he's there, he's already inside.
I'll just be peacefully meditating in my.
I assume he's not there at
bunk.
4.
You assume that he leaves. Okay, yeah. Immediately,
Whatever.
Agnar, 3 more guards come out from inside, and they all begin attacking you. The first one, you do a decent amount of damage to, but they respond in kind with multiple attacks, unarmed attacks. It seems they have like, as they strike you, they seem to have like strangely sharp fingernails and like almost claws.
Interesting.
So what's your
I
AC?
mean, he is raging.
Yeah, which means he takes half damage.
Yeah, just throwing
What's
that out
your
there
AC?
since like he didn't say that, but he clicked it.
So there's 5 people currently attacking you. What's your AC? Agnar?
13.
13. So you take 8. So you take. Do you want me to just do the half damage for you?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. So you take 4 damage, 5 damage, 2 damage, 4 damage, and then 4 damage.
So 21. Am I doing that math right?
I'll double check for you. Wait. 4. $19. You take 19 damage.
19. Okay.
Yep. And then what are you doing in response?
Attacking the first guy again.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Rip.
That. Let me double check. Yeah, that does not hit.
Okay.
And
Fuck.
yeah, we'll cut back because I plan on killing you. But we'll cut to Ramya, who
Alright,
is
so
currently
I wanna-
sneaking.
I want to look for the money.
There
that
are
was sold.
You're not even inside yet. Calm down. There are windows on the outside and windows on the second floor.
I want to
How
get
are
the
you
ones
doing
on
it?
the second floor.
Okay, roll me an acrobatics check. Okay, yeah, easy enough. You climb up the wall. There's like a drain pipe that you can slide your way up on. Yep.
And I want to make sure no one can see me climbing this like.
You rolled
I
rolled a 37 on stealth. No one can see you. Calm down.
So I want to get to the second floor, close the windows so it looks like no one's ever been there,
Yeah.
and try to
Roll
find
me-
any indication of money.
Roll me a sleight of hand check to see how stealthily you can manage to get inside, like opening and closing the. Yep, easy enough. You're inside. You're in the hallway. There seems to be people in the hallway, but none of them seem to notice you. They all seem to be looking downstairs at this loud commotion that's happening as multiple men start screaming.
Okay, hold on, I have something for this. I want to cast silence
On
myself,
okay.
so that way anything I do within a 30-foot sphere will not create any sound. So if I walk and try to open a door or anything like that, hopefully they don't hear anything.
Give me 1 sec. Because
Oops.
yeah, it has verbal components, which means that you need to speak the words out loud, which means that would break your stealth. Also, casting the spell would break your stealth.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Fuck.
Also, it's a
Okay,
concentration spell, which would cancel out your pass without trace spell.
Yeah, never mind. I just realized that too. I just want to go to any door. So what door? Are there any doors open right now that I can sneak in to?
Yeah, multiple
all-
doors are currently open. All of them seem to be unlocked. On this side, there's about 6, 3 on each side. No, sorry, 8, 4 on each side.
Okay, I guess I'll just make my way through the ones that look like they're unoccupied. I'm assuming that the girls are looking out from their respective rooms.
Girls are going down like towards the top of the stairs.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the one closest to me and just kind of peek in. Does it look like anyone is in there?
No.
Does it look like it would be an office?
No.
Okay, I kind of want to do that with everyone on one side. Just peek and see if it'd be like an office.
He would know where the office is from
because Bear would have told you.
Yeah.
Oh, then in
Bear
that
also,
case, yeah, I'd
Bear
go to...
also investigated the office and didn't find anything.
Yeah, but I'm assuming she probably put the gold there after all this was done.
Okay.
And then if not, I'm just gonna wait in her office behind the door because I'm gonna kill her as soon as she comes in.
So there's bedrooms for everyone that lives in this establishment. All the girls, including Violet, because you guys know that Violet doesn't leave, so she has to live here. She doesn't leave during the night. So you still going to the office?
I'm gonna go in the office and wait there for her to come in and kill her. Yeah.
Okay.
Stealthily, obviously.
I will let you know when she comes in. Back to Agnar. Yeah, you swing and they nimbly manage to dodge out of the way as another set of attacks come after you.
Yep.
You said 13, right, was your AC?
Correct.
Okay, so you take 4 damage, 5 damage, and so you take 14 damage total.
Okay.
And then it's your turn.
We're attacking the first guy again.
Okay. Yeah. You cleave down into this the other side of this man's neck, and he tries to catch it with his hand. You cut straight through the top of his hand, which will give him
Where
disadvantage
is
on
Billy
attacking
in
you.
all of this?
You guys were entering, and then Agnar shows up behind you, and this whole thing is happening. So you guys are just inside.
Is Silly able to see this?
Yes, you were just inside.
Oh, well, can Celia, like, throw herself at Agnar and, like, yell to stop?
Sure, Agnar, what are you doing in response to that?
Avoiding the tiny human.
Okay. Are you trying to like stop him with like a grapple, or like pull his hands away, or Celia?
Oh, she's just gonna like throw herself at him and like try and like heal him.
Okay, roll me. Okay, sure. If you're just trying to heal him, you didn't specify that. If you're just trying to heal him,
Oh, sorry.
you can do that. Unless he's actively trying
It's
to
a
dodge
touch
you.
though.
Yeah, unless he's actively trying to dodge you.
He said he was.
Yeah. Also, you
Well,
have to
she said she's gonna try to
still have
grapple
to
me at
speak
first.
the command word, and you still have to speak. You have to still do the actions for casting the spell,
Oh well, never mind. He's on his own.
because there is a silent spell ability which sorcerers get. So being able to do things like that stealthily kind of negates that. So you're not doing anything?
No, just gonna let it happen.
Okay.
Well, I hope you can see my webcam. Taking a drink for Agnar.
Pour one out for my bud.
Yeah, you cleave the top of this man's hand off, and he kind of screams out in pain, and then they're going to attack you again.
Just fucking die, bro. God damn.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, you take 4 damage, plus 4 damage.
If it's more than 14, just stop counting.
Okay, so 4 damage plus 4 damage plus 5 plus 5. It is exactly 14.
Nope, I'm unconscious.
Yeah. They knock you out, your sword falls to the ground, and then they all pick you up. And before they go to throw you outside, Violet steps up, and she says, "No, he had his chance. Just kill him."
But Violet, we shouldn't kill people.
She looks at you very sternly and says, "He had his chance."
Violet, he must have had his reasons. Didn't we just?
Yeah.
Violet,
Behind
it's not
you,
good to kill people.
behind you, Elliot like kind of appears in the hallway and speaks up. He says, "No, let him live." Violet turns around and looks at Elliot. "I'm sick and tired of you trying to flaunt your power here. You are not the owner. Not yet. You will never be the owner of this place, Elliot." He says, he kind of looks past her at the guards. "Let the man live. Bring him inside. We'll wake him up and get him a drink." You see Violet. Roll me like insights or perception checks. Your choice. Anyone who's there. So like Runa and Cilia and Nordak.
You said insight or perception?
Insight or perception, up to you.
Alrighty. Insight or perception. Where the fuck is this? They're both 0. Sweet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Cilia, Violet, like her nostrils flare up, and she get like you see her fists ball at her sides as she stares Elliot down, and then the men holding Agnar walk past her and follow Elliot into the next room. She lets out a very angered huff. "I'll be upstairs," and then she makes her way up the stairs.
Can Celia follow Violet upstairs?
Yeah, as she reaches the top of the steps, there is like a congregation of girls. She says, "Get out of my way." She like pushes her way past, and they all just kind of like separate. Like, oh, jeez, okay. Yeah, you follow her upstairs.
Yeah, then keep following her.
Yeah, Ramya. It's like you hear the commotion die down downstairs, and then about 30 seconds later, you see the door open. The door that you're standing in front of, or behind, I should say. It opens inward towards you, and it kind of like conceals you as she opens it.
Do I see Celia there too?
You're behind the door, so you don't see anyone. You just know that someone's coming inside.
I want to wait until they close. I want to hope they close the door after.
Yeah, Violet opens the door, walks inside, turns to close it, and then sees Celia and says, "Leave me alone."
But
then
Violet,
starts
I
closing the
have
door.
so many questions. What's your relationship to
She shuts
Elliot,
the door.
and what's going
She
on?
slams the door.
Celia slams her forehead against the door in frustration.
As she does that, I want to attack. I want to do all my attacks at once. So
Go
I want
for
to do
it.
my flurry of blows and just attack for her neck, so she can't make any noise as I hit her.
Go for it.
And I'm gonna hope it kills her.
Yeah, you may certainly try and do that specific thing. Okay. How are you able to attack 5 times?
So because I have my extra attack And then my
Right.
flurry of blows, which
One,
gives me 2 extra
two,
attacks. So that's 4, right?
4 attacks. Yeah, not 5.
Fuck. Yeah, 4.
Okay. Yeah. First one hits. Second one doesn't. Third and fourth both hit. She screams out in pain as you punch her in the neck. Silly, you do hear this from the other side of the door.
Celia, open the door.
It is currently being blocked by both Violet and Romya's bodies. But
Celia's just gonna try and open the door forcefully.
yeah, Romya, you punch her in the neck, and then you just kind of grab her by the front of her dress, and then just start pummeling into her face. As you do so, you're kind of like knocking her back towards the wall that you were like the parallel wall, and behind you hear the door open again.
I'm gonna go for another attack.
Yeah, by the fourth strike, she is definitely unconscious.
Is she? Okay, I'm gonna cast silence then for my next action,
Okay.
and then point and just point whoever's at the door with a shh and hope. I don't know who it is, so I'm just gonna do like a shh.
Yeah, Celia, you walk in and see Romya pummeling this woman.
Celia's very scared. Like, Celia's been fucking punched by this man before and just kind of fucking runs out of the fucking room. And when she's out of the silence fucking thing, just starts fucking screaming her ass off because this man's on a fucking punching rampage.
It's gonna be about 15 seconds, I'd say, before. No, 12 seconds before 30 feet. Yeah, 12 seconds before Celia manages to get downstairs. 6 seconds before she's out of the range of the sphere. So you have essentially 12 seconds before people start becoming aware of the pinpoint of location. So what are you doing? You have 2 turns.
I get how many turns?
2.
2. I'm gonna use both turns to attack and try to kill her.
Okay.
So that's gonna be what, 8 attacks total?
Sure. Yeah, I mean it's an automatic crit, so
She's already dead, buddy.
yeah,
You
you
only
do
need
2
one.
Would that
attacks.
be one turn then?
You do 2 attacks and then she dies.
Okay, and then I want to use my next
Cave her
turn
fucking
to
face
escape.
in.
To escape
Okay.
through the window I came from. I'm gonna try to do stealth and try to escape.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you kind of in the rush of things, you hear people marching up the stairs, and in the rush of things, you quickly manage to rush over and like throw the window up. The glass kind of shakes as it hits, like as it connects with the top of the windowsill, and you just
I just jump out.
dive
I'm not
outside.
gonna try. I'm not gonna like try to do acrobatics. I want to use my reaction to me running and jumping out to use my slow fall feat.
Yeah.
So that way I won't take any and just book it. Just run out. Just keep running.
What's 5 times your monk level?
It would be 5 times 5, 25.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. You slow fall down and land safely on the ground.
And just book it. Just run. I want to run to the tavern, and I'll be in Bear's room, I guess.
Okay.
As soon as I get to the tavern, though, I want to be nonchalant and well, actually, no. What I want to do is I want to run to the closest alleyway from the Red Rose, and then act nonchalant from then on.
Okay. Roll me a performance check. Because why not? Yeah, sure. You
Question during this.
Mm-hmm.
I still had Puff Daddy up looking around at things. Did I see any of this?
You would have seen Romya jump out of the window and escape into the streets.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
Yeah. Downstairs in the Red Rose, Elliot kind of steps back out into the hallway and looks at Celia, who is now screaming, and says, "What is wrong?"
Violet, she's on the floor upstairs. I don't understand.
He kind of snaps to some of the guards and says, "Go," and they just instantly run up the stairs.
Celia starts crying.
That's nice. Some of the other girls they like come over and they like start like comforting you and like, oh, you poor thing, it's okay. And
So
Elliot,
no one but Celia saw me, right?
yeah, Elliot makes his way up.
Oh, I did. Well,
No,
not
that
kill.
did, yeah.
I saw you running.
No, Elliot makes his way up the stairs as well. Okay. Anything else you guys are doing?
I'm going to, since I saw Doe's booking it like a banshee out of hell, I'm gonna go see first off if he's in the alley that we meet up at after bad things happen.
Is he? Dose?
I don't think so. I think he said he went to
No. He said
He's went back to the
I'm going to the tavern, Bear's room.
Yeah, it's easy enough to kind of cover both of the directions if you use Puff Daddy.
Okay, we'll
so
do
you're able
that.
to like do a flyover and check, and then you can go to the tavern.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So if no one else is doing anything specific, we'll cut to Agnar waking up.
After Celia like starts crying, gets comforted by like some of the women, she's gonna like go upstairs and see if she can like help with the Violet situation because Celia's got
Okay.
powery powers.
You go upstairs and you find Elliot, kind of standing at the office, talking to one of giving directions to one of his men, or one of the guards, I should say. He looks back at you, says, yes, that mustn't have been a good sight to see.
What was that, sorry?
He said that mustn't have been a good sight to see.
That was god awful. I've been punched by that man before. It hurts, but I know it could kill someone. And Celia
He
kind of
walks
like
over and
kneels down.
he pats you on the shoulder. He says, "What man? What did you see?"
Just a very large man.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
Yay,
Oh my
Skar's gonna
God.
save us. Skar's gonna save us.
This can go so. Oh my! I'm scared.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Let me double check something real quick. Okay. He kind of like leans down a little bit and looks you in the eyes and says, "Why don't you tell me exactly what happened?"
I opened the door and I saw a large man and he was punching Violet and Violet fell down and I ran away screaming.
And you know this large man?
I don't know him very well. I've seen him around before.
Roll me a deception check.
Oh god.
Okay. Ooh. His like gentle grip on your shoulder kind of tightens a bit and says, "I need you to tell me the truth."
I met him just a little while ago. A group of adventurers came in while I was doing scribe work for Lord Perot, and I wanted to adventure with them. I've always wanted to be an adventurer, and everything's so hard. And now Violet's dead, and
Make me another wisdom saving throw. He kind of furrows his brow a bit and looks at you. Says, "I will deal with everything. You just make sure no one else hears that story, yes?"
I won't tell anyone.
Yes. you
Thank you.
understand?
I won't say anything.
He
so
straightens back up and just kind of like looks to one of the girls. Go get her a drink. Who then like wraps her arm around you and like takes you back downstairs to get you a drink.
Celia just starts crying into her fucking drink.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Celia, about a few hours pass, and you see some guards coming in and out, and like you see Elliot doing most of the talking with like most of the people that arrive. The establishment is shut down, obviously, and some guards come in. They question everyone, and it gets to your turn of the questioning. Seems to be a rather middle-aged man. He's wearing like an officer's uniform. He sits down. All right, why don't you tell me what happened?
I don't really know much what happened. I came in and Violet was upset, and I followed her to the office, and I opened the door, and there was a large man in the room, and Violet was on the floor.
He's just like writing stuff down. Seems very apathetic almost.
Violet was on the floor.
Yeah, and what did this man look like?
I don't know. Violet's dead.
Yeah, yes, well, the sooner you help me find out who this man is, the sooner we can get justice for her death. So if you can remember anything, any details, any markings, tattoos, hair color, anything like that.
It's just a big guy. I didn't get a good look. I just saw Violet lifeless on the floor. I couldn't do anything to help her.
Kind of just sighs
I
and
couldn't
nods.
speak.
Yes, alright, yep. He, well, if you remember anything, he, like, cuts off a piece of paper and, like, hands it to you.
So they would take it and sob.
Come to the guardhouse and, let us know. Otherwise...
Okay.
Yeah. Stands up, you can hear him if you're trying to listen in. He walks over to Elliot and says, yeah, that's all we can really do for now. Elliot says, yes, I know all the people here quite well. I will take care of things until we can sort out the logistics of what's to happen next. Ah, yes, Mr. Skarn, you're a good man. He like pats him on the shoulder. He's like, oh, thank you very much. Yes. Yeah, as he's walking out, you can hear one of the other guards be like, oh, what happened, sir? He's like, just some dead hooker. Probably won't be solved.
Oh.
I love it.
Yeah, they leave. It's about 7 p.m. and we'll cut to Romeo, who's back at the tavern.
I'm gonna make my way to Alchemical.
Yeah. You make your way.
And
it's locked, but are you knocking or?
Yeah, I'm gonna knock and say, "Quiet."
Yeah, once you knock, you wait like 10 seconds and click. The door opens.
Ooh, right on time.
Yeah.
And his wave. Hi.
He's not there.
What?
Yeah, the door just like kind of like unlocks and opens, but when it opens fully, he's not standing there. It's pitch black in here as well.
I have dark vision. It's okay.
Yeah. He kind of slinks down from the rafters into the other side of the desk. Yes, I managed to sell your little item.
Awesome. How much did you get for it?
150. He produces a pouch of coins. That is yours. I took my 10% out.
I'm gonna give him 5 more gold pieces from the pouch. Okay. I appreciate you being so effective with this. You have a good one. I hope it didn't give you too much trouble.
No, it was nothing. Just, I sold it to a girl. I think she was involved with the church once. I'm not sure. And when I say sold, I mean I had to persuade her to take it off my hands.
I was kind of doing like a jokingly tone. Them church girls, they can be very feisty sometimes.
Women
Very
are my type.
uncooperative.
But yes, I see what you're trying to say. If you see her, just don't mention my name.
I don't even know who you are anymore. And I just kind of laugh. And I'll say, all right, well, good day. And if I need you again, I'll definitely reach back out.
Farewell.
And walk out.
Yeah, at around 8, like a little, he's about 10 years old, boy arrives at the tavern. He walks in. Is anyone at the tavern? All right, I forgot. There's a very important thing I need to do. Nick.
I am in the tavern.
Yeah, cool. Nick.
Yo.
You wake up after 2 hours, and you are seated in the brothel on one of the chairs, like on one of the couches. Elliot Skarn is like sitting across from you, sipping some scotch. He says, you are finally awake.
Yes I am.
I can change that if you would like.
Rolls eyes. What's this all about?
I just assumed that you were with the group that I hired.
What group?
Oh.
The Tabaxi. Bear?
Bear. But you're not ringing up any bells.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you.
Perhaps I have the wrong person then. And the two men standing next to you both strike. Yep. And you fall back unconscious.
Well, that didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So much for the bluff.
Yeah. At about 8 p.m., a boy comes into the tavern, about 10 years old, walks up. Oh, you're the Birdman, right? He's like looking at Nordak.
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Skarn says to come to the Red Rose. Everyone.
Did he right away?
Yes, please.
All right. Ramir, you coming?
Yes. I'm assuming I'm back by 8.
Yep, easy enough.
Is anybody else here? I think it's just us, right?
It's just me and Gingy.
Silvio's still at the bar.
Oh wait, no,
Red
Gingy's here.
Rose.
Yeah.
No, Gingy's in the room,
Yeah,
right?
Bear's
In my
in his
room?
room.
Well, in his new room?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's in the bar. I think. Should we go get him? Probably should go get him.
Probably.
I think he initiated this conversation in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you go up.
So we're gonna go get him, right, Gingy?
Gingy?
Respond now. That's what happens when you don't mute yourself.
Gingy's dead.
Is this coming through? Hello?
There you go.
Oh, there now.
Okay, sorry. My fucking mic disconnected again.
All right,
Yeah, I'm coming.
when we're upstairs, what I want to do is, all right, guys. Before we leave, let's help. I'll help you guys out, and I'll cast Pass Without Trace again.
Sure.
And that way, I'm just letting them know if you guys get into trouble, just try to get out of here fast. Meet me at the alleyway.
I swear to God, if I fail a stealth check now.
You shouldn't.
You get
I mean,
what?
come
You
on.
get like 20, right? That's like 20.
If you nap, he has to roll a 2 or higher. That's literally like, if he rolls a 1, he automatically fails. Doesn't matter if he
Right.
rolls a
Yeah.
21. So roll stealth checks if you're making your way there stealthily.
Yeah, I probably should just because I don't.
35.
35. Bear. 23. Nordak, are you
Shit.
stealthing or?
Yeah, I am. I clicked on Puff Daddy by accident.
Okay.
God damn it. Yeah, there it is. Woohoo!
Cool. You all make your way pretty stealthily through the back alleys and make your way to the Red Rose. There is a guard standing at the front, but no girl this time. Once he sees you approach, assuming that you're not stealthing, as you approach him, he will wave you in.
We'll walk in, admire the views.
Yeah. You walk in, and one of the girls is like, "Oh, yes, Mr. Skarn, wish to speak with you." She starts guiding you into one of the rooms.
Follow.
Yep.
Yeah, you're taken
Does
into.
Celia see them all walk in?
Is Celia drinking / drunk?
Yeah.
Roll me a Constitution
Celia-
saving throw to see how drunk you get.
Celia has one
Ramiar
drink.
You realize Ramiar has informed us that you screamed and basically ratted him out.
You would have,
Yeah.
probably.
Oh, good.
You've never drank
Celia's
before,
had one
so
drink.
it's but you've never drank before, so this fucks you
God.
up.
Oh, God.
You're a lightweight, but yeah, you can kind of see them.
Can Celia follow them in?
Sure,
Like, join them?
sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do we notice a drunken person trying to
Probably.
follow us in?
Probably.
I would think so.
I'm just gonna point and be like, could you help her out? Looks like she's struggling a little bit, to the girl that's waving us in.
Yeah, she goes back and she helps Celia into the room. Yeah,
Oh, not into the room. Keep her out of the room.
Mm.
And I let the lady know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I give her a silver. Keep her out.
Oh,
But,
Mr. Skarn.
but I
requests-
know them.
Mr. Skarn requests everyone. Sorry. She kind of hands you back the money.
Oh, well, maybe for later then. And I wink.
Oh, okay. She, lets you all in. Mr. Elliot looks at all of you, and you do see a passed out Agnar opposite of Elliot, as you all make your way inside. Is this a friend of yours?
I've seen
Yes.
him before.
Friend might be putting it a bit high, but yeah.
He didn't seem to be very knowledgeable of any of you.
He's not,
He's not very knowledgeable in general.
Well, let's wake him up and see what he says.
Can Celia walk over to him and heal him?
Sure.
Okay. Fuck. Hold on. Level 2.
Okay. Yep. Agnar, you get 11 health back.
Sweet.
Hi there! Mr. Drunk Celia greets you as you wake.
I'll do.
I'm
Hi!
gonna take lead in the conversation and try to like be the point guy while Elliot talks to us and kind of
Okay.
be that guy.
He looks over at all of you and then begins speaking. It was a bit of a barbaric way to deal with Violet. I was expecting poison or just stealing the deed or something of that effect, but I suppose this works.
No harm, no foul, right?
I have procured the deed for myself. I am getting a replica made in my name as we speak.
Where was it?
It was in her room.
I look at Bear. Really?
Dude, I didn't check her room. I checked the office, man. My bad.
Well,
Elliot, that's unfortunate. We tried looking for it, and I'm gonna need your help later, but that'll be a me and you discussion if you don't mind after all this.
you did complete the task I set out for you. Violet has been taken care of, one way or another, and the red rose shall soon be in my name.
Awesome.
He kind of waves a hand, and two men, collectively between them carrying 6 pouches, walks in, and they start distributing each of them to all of you. Your first payment of 500 gold. Once everything is settled and I am the true owner of the red rose, you will get the other half. Should only be a matter of time.
Do you have any other jobs we could do in the meantime?
I do, indeed.
I told you I could convince them. Money
Wait,
always.
what?
And I kind of flex my muscle. I'm like, yeah, you get convinced that one's all right.
You killed Violet on purpose?
Shush.
Just take your money,
Okay.
whore. I have 2 jobs, in fact. In a month's time or so, I shall be hosting an event. I am planning to use this event to acquire more powerful allies, as you might say. I have a growing guest list, but anyone that you can bring that is of a high status, anyone who will accept your invitation, you will get 2,000 gold once they have agreed to assisting my cause.
Anyone in particular you're looking to bring over?
Any of the lords or ladies in this town that could be of assistance.
Well, lucky for you, I have an appointment next week.
I should say the nobles in this town. If you bring the lord himself, I will give you much more than as measly 2,000 gold.
I got you. Next week, I got you.
Very well.
Okay.
Until then, I have another job.
Okay.
What is that?
I have a subsidy of my company called McMay's Mining. It was previously owned by Murray McMay, who has unfortunately passed away. His son, Michael, has taken over the helm of the company and is proving to be rather difficult, as it were. You see, I move a lot of important items for some important people. One of the best ways to move items is to move them with another operation operating over the top. You understand? I move some ore, I slip some things in. No one is the wiser. Michael has chosen to take the just route and refuse my business opportunity. Go there, deal with him, and make sure that I can resume my business as normal.
And what business was Michael in charge of again?
The mining
May's
company. McMay's
The
Mining.
Okay. How would I be able to reach him? Is there any place in town or anything like that we can get in contact with him?
The town is called Grotto Pass. It is a very small town. The mining operation is probably the biggest draw to it. Simply go there, find him, and do what needs to be done.
And how do we get back in contact with you?
I will be here for some weeks sorting out the paperwork and establishing connections within this town.
All right. One final question. So I'm meeting in the keep next week. Let's say I got the Lord to attend your party. When is this again?
In a month's time.
In a month's time. And where?
It is at my personal estate. I will give you invitations once you return from this mission in Grotto Pass.
Got it.
Would you possibly be able to acquire a forging kit? We may, in case we need to put a mining company in your name as well.
I can speak to some people for you, but it won't be cheap.
Celia will kind of like
We'd
saunter
be giving you an
forward
entire
and be like,
mining company.
I know you have a nice dick, but I quit. I'm not a whore. I quit.
Is she with you?
I'm an adventurer.
I look
I
at her.
haven't
I'm
really
like,
decided.
I'm not sure. She tried to betray me. I heard.
I didn't do that.
Ah. You saw.
Really? Elliot, she try snitching?
She was dealt with. It's fine.
But you see, she's a liability now. How do we trust her? I don't trust her.
Whether or not
Not a liability.
Whether or not you want to keep her in your company is up to you. I don't care. All I care about is results. And if you, he looks at Nodak, take that kind of tone with me again, I will be sure you don't get a fucking penny.
Shit, my bad.
And I tell Elliot, well, I've shown I'm worth my weight in gold, so I'll do my best, but this one, I point to Celia, she might be a liability.
I'm not a liability.
I look
Don't
at
worry.
her.
Don't worry. We'll get the job done. As long as the gold pays, I'll make sure everybody's in line.
Wonderful. If you can get me the deed to the company, or if you can deal with Michael, I can appoint someone else as the new CEO of the company. Do not bring my name into this. I do not need the negative association, as it
So
were.
what should we say?
Don't
What
worry.
partnership should we say is being is something we're trying to negotiate here? Like when we meet with Peter, with what's his name?
Michael.
With Michael, what should we say? The personal, like the business opportunity. What would our company be? What would you recommend?
I think I got an idea.
Yeah, we're gonna listen to his.
And then I look
Got
back
one.
at Elliot and like, what would you recommend?
I would recommend that you figure that out for yourself, because I'm not paying you 1,000 gold each for you to come to me for ideas. You're capable.
We'll fig.
Get the job done.
I'm capable. Rest of the team, I'm not sure.
Ramyar.
If
we
you
always find things. We always figure things out. We'll be fine.
preferably, I would rather you shame Michael out of his position as CEO. If you have to kill him, make sure that I am not associated in any way. It would look bad for me.
I look at
and my
Celia
business.
and I'm like, okay, you're part of the group.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
of course,
Nate,
if you can slip in, get the deed, and slip out, without anyone being the wiser, that also works in my favor. It's much easier to convince someone that they are not the true owner if they are not in possession of the deed and don't know how it disappeared. You understand?
Yes.
Understood.
Wonderful.
got it.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, and I look forward to our future endeavors. He stands up and goes to shake your hand, Romeo.
I shake his hand.
I look forward to your dick.
I look at her. I'm like, you can keep her if you want.
I've already
She might
taken
make
what
you
I
more in
want
the
from her.
whorehouse than out in the field.
Tell your horse friend that she can keep that little wristband.
Oh, friendship bracelet. That's adorable.
Aw.
All right, well,
Well, I
good
have
day,
business to
Elliot,
attend to.
and we'll be in touch.
If you need women or drinks, the Red Rose is open. At a discount, of course.
What are we doing with Agner?
I guess
talking
we'll,
about?
I guess we'll keep him. He might be useful.
Elliot's walking out of the room and like leading
Yeah,
you guys to your
I'm gonna
devices.
pick. I'm gonna try to pick up Agnar.
He's
He's already
awake.
woke. He's already
awake.
chilled.
Agnar's awake.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, he's good.
He's just been sitting there, but
He's just
yeah.
been chilling.
So are we in the room alone now?
There's still guards in the room.
I'm saying, all right, guys. I'll see you guys at the alley.
Yep. Sounds good.
I'm gonna
Wait,
walk. I'm gonna
wait,
walk
wait.
out.
Wait,
I'm
can
a
Celia
stealth.
grab Ramyar?
I'm stealthing out.
We could just ask the guards to leave, or
No, I'm stealthing
not.
out.
Everybody can leave.
Celia wants to grab Ramyar.
He's gone. He's stealth.
I'm gonna just kind of like tip my cap to the guards.
I'm
and
just
walk
gonna, I'm
out.
just gonna walk out.
I mean, you can
and
grab
then walk in a
Romeo before he
different
leaves
direction.
if you want.
Yeah, and grab him before he leaves.
Grab him before he leaves, Romeo.
Is
Are you
there is
resisting?
there a piece of paper lying around in the room?
You have books on you, bro.
Okay.
Fucking moron.
Well, So, gonna illusionary script his ass and say like, I'm a snitch on you if you don't let me adventure with you guys.
And then I whisper her to say, "I'll kill you before you get the chance," and walk out.
Try me.
Okay.
Or else that fucking silly's gonna punch him.
Oh, can I use?
We're gonna end the session here because I don't want people making drunk mistakes like they always fucking do in this campaign.
I'm not drunk. I was gonna just dodge and walk
You're
away.
gonna stop the other people for their
Yeah.
drunk mistakes, but you just let me cut some guy's head off?
Well, we're almost finished. We have 20 minutes before the end of the session anyway.
No. We can let this happen. Let's let this happen.
Actually, we have less than that because. Oh.
I think we should get to the alley so we can start developing.
Can we get rid of the guards so there's no evidence? It's just the group here.
No. I'm gonna let her punch me. She can punch me.
Okay, silly roll a d20. That's not a punch. That's an agonizing blast.
Agonizing blast.
Yeah,
That's a silly a punch.
That's not a silly punch, you fucking moron.
And she
That's a
gets
silly
disadvantage. And she gets disadvantage
Why does she have disadvantage?
because she's in melee range casting a spell.
Yeah, Celia, that's not a punch.
That's a silly a punch.
Okay, you miss.
Oh, it didn't work.
And the guard immediately walks over to you and grabs you, and then starts escorting you off the premises because you just fucking cast a spell inside.
Oh.
And damaged
My
part of the
bad.
interior.
I'm
My
gonna
bad.
meet Dose in the alley and walk out.
No, before when she does that, I'm gonna say, "See liability," and I just keep walking off.
I'm gonna slip the guard. I'm gonna slip the guard a gold piece and ask him to give her to me.
He just looks at you and just like, just take her off the premises.
I will. All right, so I'm gonna like escort.
He'll
Silly
follow.
out.
Yeah, he'll follow you guys out though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like before we go to the alleyway, I'm gonna pull Silly aside to like a separate like spot where we're by ourselves.
Yep.
Do we go to a separate call for this?
Yeah.
No. It's not anything that's gonna be super secretive. I'm just like, Celia, you're part of the group. As
Oh
long as-
yay! I've always wanted to be an adventurer. Oh my gosh!
Just
Really?
you gotta learn that sometimes we do some shady shit. You just gotta go with it. Okay?
But the
You
punch
have to
guy
learn-
is so mean. He
Don't
hurt
worry.
me.
The punch guy won't do anything. I'll make
He
sure of that.
killed Violet.
Oh my
Well-
god!
We're gonna kill a lot more people, and it's gonna happen, and you're gonna have to accept that, or else you're not gonna be an adventurer.
And that's where we're
Now
gonna
I'm
end
gonna
this
go
session.
meet up with them, and you can either make your decision up or not.
Okay. Good session, everyone.
I'm just throwing this out there, Coy. It might be
Yeah.
a good idea to meet up and start making the plans to try to do this on the wing of a prayer. To
Are we
start a
just
session.
an evil campaign now? Why are we doing so many bad things?
It's not an evil campaign. We just killed one person.
So
Killed somebody.
I killed
You
a.
got paid.
Epic
You
campaign.
got paid to kill that person.
I
It's a
killed.
complete
This is a
difference.
liability, and she's got a cube that won't leave.
You know what the
Selena's
word
gonna
mercenary
take
means?
the cube and fucking throw it at Nick's goddamn face, and it's gonna go back in her
It
pocket
does go
because
back in your
it
pocket.
will never fucking leave. And she
Mm.
lost 150 gold for that shit.
Mhm.
In all fairness, we gained that gold.
Silly is gonna be an adventure where she's gonna kill a lot of people.
Oh my god.
What's happening?
Can you shut the fuck up for like 2 seconds?
Silly is a whore now.
Oh, your own choosing.
It's her fucking child.
I will kick you from this call.
This is fantastic.
I feel like she should have her camera on during this.
I love that I'm not the most drunk person in the group this time.
Not even
Me
close.
either, dude. I've been drinking all day too. It's
Wait,
fantastic.
what the
Drunkest
hell is
person in this group is
happening?
currently passed out.
Yeah, Jess
Oh, is that
died
Jess?
ages ago.
Yeah.
She hasn't talked
I was
in a
gonna
long
say,
time.
yeah, I thought Jess died a while ago, but I didn't know for sure.
Wow. Okay.
I'm
Good session,
still not
everyone.
sure she's got her beat.
I like my plan so far. I think it's really coming through here.
You're a piece of shit. Shut the fuck up.
Hey man, I'm getting shit done.
Celia will lie to everyone and make them kill you. And they'll believe it too, because you're a piece of shit. You were a fucking murderer. Piece of garbage. Piece of shit. Fucking.
There's a reason I was
Burn in hell. The gods have abandoned
Yeah, what's
you.
up?
There's a reason I befriended the guards.
Erlis will tell her dad on
how
you.
against
He's a
how
fucking
against you
priest.
are party killing?
Like it's not preferable, but if there's a good reason.
I mean,
Ramir is killing
we've been
people.
ratted out once, and she's threatening to do it again.
It's okay. we need a moral compass to the group.
But Celia
that's not
didn't
a
rat
moral
anybody
compass.
out.
Yeah, Celia didn't rat anyone out. She didn't run to the guards.
She's threatening to.
I mean, she
Yeah.
just told Elliot, which I mean.
Yeah, and then when the guard captain actually approached her and asked and interrogated her, she was
did.
like, "I don't know." Yeah, she
yeah,
played
she
the
didn't
part.
actually rat us out. Like, she's
Yeah,
just
you
very
guys aren't-
questionable about murder. We need a moral compass check in this group. Let's be honest.
This isn't an evil campaign, guys. Y'all are fucked.
Oh,
There's no
I mean,
evilness here.
yeah, it doesn't
But
have to
we
be an
got
evil
paid to
campaign,
kill.
but
Like, okay, the way I look at evil is we run around murdering people. We got paid to murder that
You
person.
ran.
A lot of money.
murder is definitely a morally grey aspect, but being paid to murder is arguably an evil act.
Right, but
So-
she had things
It's
under
better
the
than
table.
doing it for no reason, though.
You're also definitely not doing good things. It might not be an
No,
evil
no,
campaign,
I'm
but
not-
you're definitely
I'm
not
not
doing
claiming
good
we're good.
things.
But
Yeah,
I'm saying we got paid to do things. And
Right.
when I get paid to do things, like, my moral compass is clean.
also that's just
Good
neutral
business.
evil. That's neutral evil. Chaotic evil is what you're thinking of, where it's just like go around killing people for the sake of it, just to cause chaos and so fucking disruption. Lawful evil is like doing bad things with an overall goal in mind. And
I'm chaotic neutral. Thank you very much.
oh my god.
Besides,
Anyway.
I only killed.
Thank you
When
to
do we get
everyone.
back to the forest?
Thank you to everyone for coming.
Nobody gives a fuck about whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh, my guy does.
Thank you to everyone for coming. I appreciate it. I'm gonna end the session here. Ricky from LA.